Welcome to the Vibes Come Crease podcast, where we believe that energy is a form of frequency, and your frequency is what you frequently see. Now, today we are blessed with the presence of Sergio. And now I see that Sergio El Checo.
Yes, sir.
Sergio El Checo, right on, brother.
Yeah.
What is your Instagram handle, man?
You can go to Sergio_ El Checo with a K.
Absolutely. And today we're actually about to dive into a different amount of topics, brother. You are a barber. You are a comedian. You are a host. You have your own venue.
Yeah.
And what are the other things that you're venturing into?
Oh, man. I'm a father.
That's right.
More than
father.
anything else, I'm a
Absolutely.
father, bro. That's right.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, just that's pretty much it.
There's
all
plenty,
those things that you said.
there's plenty more.
Entrepreneur and,
That's
and
right.
all these things, man.
But tune in. We're about to go and dive in.
Cool.
Can we even play this in the background? I think we're gonna get booted if I keep on playing. This feels.
Oh, yeah.
This,
We're going to get demonetized real
demonetized.
quick, bro.
Feels good though,
it, bro. Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt good having it on.
Yeah. It's like background music. I mean,
bro.
You know what it is, bro? So,
Yeah.
no, because like Instagram, when you put a post or something like that and you want to boost it and it's copyrighted material,
Yeah,
they won't
they can.
But there's a hack already. You can play it in the background. It doesn't have to be on the phone. I could have the radio on and it's playing in the background, and you could post it.
Yeah.
But if it's on the phone where like you put it yourself, you look for non stuff, it will not let you boost it or anything like that. You know what I mean? You guys didn't know that? Yeah, you could like I said, bring a radio or whatever or on your phone. You know what I mean? Have it in the background, and which got a lower volume, and then it'll play it because you're not putting it on as your post or something like that. And then there was another thing I saw where like these dudes were talking about like you can post music in the back or you can post somebody's song if you rate it or you comment on it. What is it? Like a critique type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's a good song, give it a 9 out of 10, and then poof, you're done, you know what I mean? Because you're critiquing you're adding it as a kind of,
But would that apply here, bro? Because right here we only believe in constructive criticism.
I mean, how much more constructive can you give Foo Fighters, bro? Like, play better? Like, they're probably, you know what I mean? I would think in my mind they're probably top 5 greatest, rock bands from the 90s up to now, you know what I mean?
Top, bro, that is quite a statement.
Well, can you name me top, 5?
By the way, I can't because I like rock, bro.
Yeah.
But to the point where I could tell you 5 top songs or 5 top bands, I couldn't. But I know that there's a plethora, bro, of rock bands, especially from the 70s to the 90s that are like, almost any song is on point, right?
But can you tell me though how many of those bands are still shelling out?
Oh,
I can only name you one. I can only name you one that I can think of from the 80s.
Okay,
that's still coming out with new music, and they just came out with a new song or a new album. Not quite sure. It's U2. They have the residency at the Sphere in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I think they came out with some new music. So it's like, okay, they're coming out with new music.
Dude, you know what? I got really discouraged from like listening to them because they would always just come out automatically on my iTunes, bro. You feel me? Like it's my default shit for a while when I was hop in the car, bro, and fucking Bluetooth connects, and now you're playing YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, and I would always take it off because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to play my shit,
Yeah.
So but I never listened to it. What's a good song from them, bro?
From YouTube?
Yeah.
I always like to when I put posts or stories, I put on a beautiful day because it's always a beautiful day, bro. I always
from them. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Or I was it's a more inspiring song. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. I just think like when I wake up, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear something positive, something that can keep me upbeat.
100%.
Yeah, I can't be like putting fucking a slow Depeche Mode song at the beginning of the day. It's like,
you know what? That's actually a beautiful topic I want to touch on. But before we touch on that, let me wrap up with the Ticketmaster thing. I'll reach out to these accounts, bro.
Yeah.
And see if they're able to do that. Fuck, why not, bro? Maybe instead of getting the middle row, you get front row for the same price.
Yeah. I'd appreciate it, bro. That's
bro. Dude, like, we're gonna go to Rod Wave, right? Rod Wave. Have you heard of Rod Wave?
No.
Hip hop artist? No. Kind of
I'm not into
younger generation.
nowadays hip hop. Yeah, because a lot of that stuff, bro, fucking the mumble rap and all that stuff kind of just threw me off. You know
absolutely, bro. And like, look, and unfortunately, it throws you off the whole scene, not just the mumble. Like, it just throws you off the whole scene, bro. Definitely not mumble rap. He actually sings, and like he has a couple of videos out there like a cappella style.
Well, that kind of rap is starting to come back.
Yeah.
Dudes are starting to come up with lyrics
like,
and stuff like that.
Let's be real, bro. This mumble shit is bullshit, bro. Because you're mainly singing along to the beat, not to the lyrics. Because the lyrics is a lyric that you make out at the end of rich.
Sort. I mean, what I don't like is nowadays. I mean, even though they did it back in the '90s, they do it like that's it. All the songs are repetitive, where they talk about money, or if I can cuss pussy, bitches, things like that. Fucking getting money, getting pussy, what I mean? And that's it, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. Or fools hating on them, how they gonna fucking blast you, this and that. Like, all right, cool. That's your thing, and people like it. Okay, go for it. You know what I mean?
They want to change their community and their society, and they'll try to speak on that off the albums, off the records, off the mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but look at what you're advocating for, bro.
All that stuff is the same thing over and over.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, like a lot of people. I'm very turned off by them when their words don't match their actions. And of course, though, bro, like there's a time and place for everything, dude. You feel me? There's a time and place for debauchery. You feel me? For
not every rap artist raps, has good songs like they just rap about positive stuff. Here and there, you throw in a party song, throw in a fucking get down with bitches song. It's fine.
Desmadre se vale.
Se vale. We're not all angels, bro. We're not all angels.
Of course, bro. Of course. But
your song, your whole album is this derivative of every song. Is like, right, dude. That's why, and I don't not to brag on people, and I know this is gonna get you some flack here. I'm not a big fan of Christian rock or Christian hip hop or stuff like that, because it is all derivative. It is all the same thing. In the end, you talk about the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm not saying every song, but a lot of the songs are very derivative. And I go, okay, that's cool, but I've heard one, I've heard them all. You know what I mean? It's same thing with like I said, the hip hop that was a couple years ago. I've heard one song, I've heard them all. It's like, all right, cool. That's why I like Foo Fighters, bro, because their lyrics are, they expand on different things. They're different, even though it's the same kind of rock sound, still their lyrics are very, very different. Their music, the messages are all, very different.
You know what? I'm gonna start tapping into the beats, bro. I've never really been into rock like that to just play it on my own. I'll usually play it, bro, and maybe I'll play it for a day or two after I hang out with somebody. Like today, I'll probably play it maybe up until Tuesday. I'll try to go till Wednesday for you, bro. You feel me?
Give it
go till Wednesday.
Yeah, hear a couple of songs, bro, and then you start listen to lyrics, bro. And some of them are very, very different than others. You know what I mean? It's like okay, so you start listening to it, then you listen to an album. And you'd be like, oh yeah, the whole album's very, very different. Every song has its own little story, has its own little background. It's not derivative of the same thing. The sound might sound a little bit the same, you know what I mean? But the lyrics are very, very different, and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, which color? It's not like I said. They're not using the same word, fucking bitch in the same song as the first song or the last song. It's all the same thing. It's like or fuck or get money or this and that's. Like right, actually, it's too much. It's too one song's cool, every once in a while, but it's like the 10 of the same songs. Like I got on.
Hey, so we give out a little shout out to the unofficial, but it's gonna become official sponsor of this podcast.
Compton Mania, oh yeah,
that's right, brother.
With the ghetto gauntlet.
Wait, you know what? Can we try out one of those buttons real quick? No,
like,
it's not working.
Do it.
It's not working. We're gonna risk life right here.
I already sound funny enough as it is, bro. Come on, now you want to change it and make it even funnier? Oh god.
Bro. Well, it's ¿por qué? Porque soy funny.
That's true.
That's
right.
A ver. So this is what is this one?
This is Compton's Finest, I believe. Compton Mania.
Compton
Mania. There you go. This is American Lager. Compton's Finest is a different one, I believe. This dude, Edgar, shout out Edgar Preciado, bro. Freaking, this dude's making it happen, man. He took over a brewery. Now he has something like 9 beers on deck, man. Shoot, look at that head,
at all times, too.
Yeah. It's now he's making it happen. He's got all kinds of shows. Like I said, yesterday he had one show. Yesterday he had a show. Laugh Out Loud. Shout out my homie Eddie West. Threw on a great show. Laugh Out Loud. Which could have had a bunch of performers. I got a chance to perform. I was first. I love going first, man. Which could have because it's like when everybody's still amped up, it's still kind of like when you go last and it's like you have too many people on, the people kind of tend to get tired. Están medio cansaditos.
Withers away, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's up to the comedian. Like, you got to pump them up and this, that. But when you go first, one of the first two, dude, they're already pumped up. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very, very much easier to get laughs for me. I think, you know what I mean? I can still do it in front, front or back, but it's just, you know what I mean?
You like building the momentum up.
Yeah, bro, because I could pump them up. If I can pump them up, it's like, okay, it's an easier transition for everybody. But if I fucking go on stage first and I bomb, it's like everybody's going uphill. You know what I mean? It's like, shit. No matter what, even the next comedian could kill, but it's an uphill battle. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, crap, because everybody's like, oh, fuck, like, all right, let's see what this other guy could do.
I like that about you, bro. The short time that we've known each other, I see that you're big on giving, bro.
Yeah, I like to. I mean, I'm a giver, bro. Naturally, I'm a giver. People think like, oh, fucking this, I'm greedy. I'm never. I don't. I hate fucking people thinking that I'm greedy because I'm not. Right. Whatever I can give, I will give. If I cannot give, I'm not gonna give.
Bro, this is what I tell people. Yeah,
cheers,
I tell people, man, cheers.
I gotta turn it
beer thing. Yeah, it's dude. It's official. Everything is official, by the way, from Beer Thug here. I mean,
you gotta do the eyes when you drink, bro. You gotta do that when you drink. There you go, man.
I felt a little sus, but it's cool. It's an experience, bro.
It's a luck thing. You know what I mean?
It's a luck thing. Okay. I feel like you kind of threw off the vibe by not wearing a Beer Thug shirt, but it's cool though, bro. I say Edgar will forgive you up to him, bro.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
So you rip off the tag, bro. Yeah, man.
Put it on my shoulder.
But no, like something that I always tell people is that, dude, it's hard to pour from an empty cup. So at the same time, make sure that yours is full. And when you're focusing on filling up yours, a lot of people misinterpret that as being selfish.
Yeah.
Or being a non-giver.
I saw my homie Walter put up a video where it's like selfishness is not always a bad thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because sometimes you do have to take care of yourself, and that is a form of selfishness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're feeling down or if you're feeling depressed and you got to go on a vacation or you got to meditate or something like that, or you got to get away from people, when people are seeking you out, it's like, oh, he's just being selfish or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I got to take care of myself too, you know what I mean? So I will get back to you as soon as I am 100, but right now I'm not. So I cannot give you a part of me if I'm not at 100%, because it's gonna feel like it's I don't feel good. You know what I mean? It's like, gosh,
can't give them what you don't have, bro.
Yeah. So even that, I like to help out anybody I can. Whatever I can. You know what I mean? It's cool. I don't expect anything from anybody, bro. If you don't want to help me out, if you can't help me out and all that stuff, it's cool, man. But at least you know what I mean. What I like to do is like, for me, having been cutting hair for 19 years, I naturally study people, because of my job. It's like I have to kind of see how you talk, how you act, how you move and all that stuff, so that I can react to you. If I see you as a serious person, you sit down on my chair, first thing I'm going to do is start asking you a couple questions to gauge you, see where you're at, see what mood you're in, or see where you're at, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. If I see you're just being quiet because, your day's just getting started, and then, I get a conversation out of the first question, it's like, oh, okay, he's just, you know what I mean? He was just quiet right now because it's just, like I said, it's a slow day for him,
Yeah.
So sometimes you see people where, like, they're quiet, you ask them a question, they give you and you ask them another question, go, nah. They go, okay. You kind of gauge, like, oh, okay, doesn't really want to talk.
Yeah.
And so I'll just keep pushing buttons until I see, like, where they're at, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, he really, they're not with it. It's like, all right, cool, man. You know what I mean? Just leave him alone, do the haircut and stuff like that. So sometimes it's about the haircut. Sometimes it's about the experience and stuff like that. Sometimes it's the person. You have to kind of gauge back and forth. So it's kind of, for me, it's like, I use helping people out as another form of gauging them. You know what I mean? I'll help you out, and I'll see. Like, I expect nothing. I just want to see what you're gonna do.
What do you mean helping them out, like to gauge them?
Yeah, like I'll like, let's say if you need if you have a restaurant, you know what I mean? I'll put up a video of your food and this and that. And
okay.
Like that, you know what I mean? Which got I don't mind pictures, food, videos, whatever. And if I get a thank you, or if I get some kind of form of gratitude, like okay, they're grateful. You know what I mean? Which is cool, because then I can keep helping them out, and I know they're gonna appreciate it. If I post up a video of food, post a picture of food, and you do nothing with it, they go, okay, cool. I know how you are. You're really ungrateful. You don't care. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? Right. I don't really have to help you out anymore, because, you, in your mind, you're pretty much in your thought that you don't need help. So that's what I like to do, is like, all right, cool. You could tell right away, you know what I mean? Like people, like when you posted it up today, that was gonna be like I reposted it, you know what I mean, right away.
Yeah.
Which got it. Well, not right away, but I had to wait a little while because I was going to the gym and kind of just it was a step thing.
I love that, bro.
Yeah, which got it. And even when I post somebody up and then they repost it, I'll thank them. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool. You know, if because if I post something, you post them, you know, I'll thank you for it or something like that. If you post it, and you know, I'll repost it. You know, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Which got it. But if you post something like 10 things, bro, and I go, it's too many, bro. You know,
1 out of 10. It's all good, bro.
Yeah. Tampoco. I can only eat so many tacos, bro. You know what I mean? Don't put a pot of food in my, you know, like. Which got it out, but that's how it is.
Yeah. I also see it as like deposits, bro. I listen to a lot of things from Ed Milet. I don't know if you know who that is.
Who is it?
Ed Milet. No, a lot of people call him a
school me
motivational speaker, bro.
Okay.
So the man focused more on sales, bro. Became a sales guru. I'm a professional at it. That made him millions, and out of that, it gave him credibility to enter other spaces, right?
Okay.
Such as speaking, becoming a speaker, and that obviously gave him a bigger stage. And now he is at where he is at with all of the network that he has, right? So essentially, he has a lot of knowledge, bro. And one thing that he says is you want to make sure that you're putting in more positive deposits than negative ones.
Yeah.
So that means that whenever you have a negative deposit, you fuck up.
Yeah.
You have enough positive ones
In the tank.
to counterbalance that negative one, and you'll still be straight.
Yeah.
And it's not to say like, you know what? I got like 50 positive deposits.
I'm gonna fuck up once in the
Pero a propósito, y una propuesta, vale verga, güey. Yeah. You know, it don't work like that. It don't work. Just clearing it out. It does not work like that, you know. But
who's gonna be like, I'm gonna do 10 and then do one fucked up one and it'll even out like, oh shit, no, bro. Like, shit.
No, because you know, and he also says this other thing, like, judge me based off my intention, not your interpretation.
Yeah.
Because the main thing that I always say at the beginning of the pod is energy is a form of frequency, and your frequency is what you frequently see.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you're depressed, fuck. Like, you're going to see the depression in everything, bro, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got a new iPhone? Yeah, but what about all the kids mining for that, huh?
That's okay. Well, then don't buy the phone, bro. If you're so worried about it.
Hey, side note, the shit that cracks me up the most, bro, is all these Twitter finger warriors, bro, posting about, oh, fuck these companies and this and that. And I'm like, dude, you know you're tweeting about that through an iPhone.
Yeah.
or through your Windows, whatever the fuck you have, bro. Like, slavery is used to create this shit.
Yeah.
You
no matter
me?
what. It's, even if it isn't labeled slavery, you know, or work.
Try
you know
selling
what I mean?
that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
Dude.
like, bro, you go to China, these fools getting paid pennies on the dollar, bro. You know what I mean? That's like, dude, it's non-livable wages, and it's like, it's a form of slavery. You know what I mean?
It is.
One thing, like, what is it called? The dudes that they go against the oil ships and all that stuff. Man, what are they called? I forgot what they're called, but like the dude, you know, they try to, you know,
the ones
oil
blocking the
ships.
roads?
No,
Or which
and
ones?
the ocean, you know, which kind of, oh man, it's not PETA. Man, I forgot what it's called, but they go out there and they protest the ships, you know, freaking digging up for oil and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They don't realize because there's like, oh no, you're mining up the oil on the earth and you're messing up the environment and this and that. And it goes, cool. Well, you're going out in one of those little tube, boats, you know what I mean? And it goes, you don't realize that little boat is made out of petroleum, of oil, you know what I mean? That plastic, that rubber is oil, you know? So you're, you know what I mean? They
You need to mine it one way, bro.
Yeah. There's so many uses for petroleum, bro, for oil that people don't realize. They think like oil is just gasoline.
Right.
No, bro. Look at what, you know, look up the items that have petroleum or oil in them, and you're going to find a book full of them, dude. It's like contact lenses that are made out of petroleum. You know what I mean? Freaking all that, almost anything plastic has petroleum in it. Yeah. So if you're that guy, which kind of Greenpeace, there you go.
Right. Oh, okay.
That's what that.
Yeah.
So if you're a guy in Greenpeace, bro, and you're wearing those glasses, you know what I mean, to go protest, which kind of, and they go, oh, your glasses are getting wet, so they got to take them off and use contacts. Okay, well those contacts, bro, that you're using to see clearly, they're made out of petroleum. So you're against a company that's using that petroleum to help you out, you know, live a better life. It's like the same thing. Yes, it makes no sense. Like, what are you doing?
Living a better life.
Yeah,
too.
it's like, God, dude.
Yeah, bro. Because I thought you were talking about those dudes that are, especially the videos that I see, they really mainly come out of like the UK. they'll be sitting down literally in the middle of the street.
Cement their hands on there like, what are you doing, bro?
The ones in Italy, though, estos compas, they get down from their car, grab these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, los jalan de la calle.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, that is not the way, because there's a couple of ladies and gentlemen, bro, that get down from their cars and tell them, hey, you fucking idiot, you understand there's a fucking ambulance back there?
Yeah.
There's somebody that's dying and you're here blocking the whole road. I'm like, dude, you don't see.
For your own selfish little cause.
I'm like, bro, you don't see the reality because you probably never fucking really worked a day in your life. So that's the shit that pisses me off, bro, is that the majority of these people, they have a comfortable life, bro. I'm not going to say like luxurious life either, but they have a very comfortable life, bro. They're splitting rent between 5 fools for a fucking 1-bedroom apartment or whatever the hell it may be.
Yeah.
So they have excess income to do all these things, bro. And they obviously have excess time.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, Jesus, bro. Fucking imagine if I called you, bro. Hey, for what you doing Sunday morning, bro? You want to come and sit down on the street with me, dude? Like, fuck all these petroleum guys.
All kinds of shit to do, man. Like, bro, I'm on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I have to make an appointment to take a shit at my barbershop, bro, because I'm so busy.
Yes,
dude. And if I miss that appointment, I'm fucked, bro.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go fucking. Me quedo pinche con la cagada dentro. Like, yeah, you know, I gotta wait till I get an opportunity, man. It's like,
Yeah.
And these fools, plenty. Those fools must have plenty of time, dude. That's like, okay.
Bro. And it's the worst because these are the ones that are trying to lead these causes, bro. And at the end of the day, they don't understand that they're just being utilized, bro. They're what you call useful idiots.
Yeah. You call those in the drug game, you call those donkeys.
Yeah.
That's basically what they are.
Or mules.
Yeah,
mules, donkey, but you're really just a donkey because you're fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And someone else is gaining a lot more from your dumb fucking use.
And you know what, bro? Side note. Donkeys are actually pretty smart.
Yeah. People don't realize that.
People also don't realize that shit, bro. Donkeys are pretty fucking smart.
I'm sorry. It's the mules that are ones that, because a mule is a combination between a donkey and a horse. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that they're still pretty smart, but a lot of those, because the genes kind of match and at the same time they don't match, those are the ones that kind of be a little bit dumber. But donkeys are really fucking smart, bro. It's crazy. Like, I've seen a lot of give me a second. Sorry about that. I've seen a lot of videos where like the donkeys. It's funny, man, because like somebody will do something dumb, they fall or something will happen to them, and the donkey start laughing, bro. It's like, the donkey's got a sense of humor, bro.
And they'll kick the shit out of you, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Like donkeys, horses, they have no gauge on their strength. They just kick. You know what I mean? They go, dude, you fucking die, you're dead. You know what I mean? They don't know. Yeah, they're not trying to like kick you just softly. Like, bro, just get the fuck away from it. Bam. You know, I'm gonna scout them.
Bro, people do not understand that humans are the only like animals on this planet, bro, or species, whatever people want to call them, that actually have a capacity to process things through and not react on their instincts.
There's a saying that I heard, what is it? What we know is very limited, but what we don't know is limitless. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man.
What did I always say? The more that I know is the more that I realize that I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking true. And as society keeps on evolving, bro, as information keeps on pouring in, now you know what's going on in China, Spain, England, fucking Japan, all that.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you know how you might be very well versed in how the economy and society runs in America. Okay, that's just America. Now, how does it run in Germany?
Yeah.
How does it run in India? In China.
It's like saying somebody that's book smart, but they're not street smart.
You know what I mean? Well, you know what I call that, bro? You know how a lot of people say, knowledge is power, right? And I'm like, well, it may seem like that, but guess what, bro? Like, I know a lot of knowledgeable people with PhDs, master's degrees, bachelors, and they are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, they don't have.
They are ignorant.
Yeah. They don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
They're very like.
Because of this, bro. Knowledge is not power until it's applied.
Yeah.
And when you've gone to a university for 4 years and haven't applied that knowledge into reality, which is what? The real fucking world. Like, try using that shit at your job. Try using that shit in your family on the street. It might work, depending on what you're doing and studying. But the majority, bro, being completely transparent, it doesn't. Because, and I'm telling you from experience, because I have a bachelor's degree from Cal State Lake. And I graduated in 2017. Why am I bringing that up? Is because it takes about a year or two to actually produce and print out these books that you're studying.
Yeah.
Off, right? And a lot of them will tell you, oh, just buy the used one, save money, and boom, boom, boom. And I'm
Yeah.
like, perfect. I mean, thanks for trying to help out, right? Spend less money. Especially when you're going through college, you usually don't have finances, you know?
Yeah.
So you'll take it. What does that mean though? If that's a 2-year-old book, that's really a 4-year-old book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So you're using 4-year-old information, bro, for the current climate or for the current laws, we'll say.
Yeah.
And by the time you graduate, it's another year, 2 years. Bro, that shit might not even be applicable no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my whole thing is this: knowledge is not power until you apply it. Because once you apply it, that's when the rubber meets the road. That's when you'll find out if that tire actually works or not.
Yeah.
You'll design it in the lab. You say, oh, if we put the grooves like this, it'll be better on the rain and boom, boom, boom. It's like, all right, cool. It should work out, but go try it out in the rain and make sure it does.
Make sure it does, yeah, because it's not going to sell out a bunch of tires and they all kind of, bust up and be like, crap, well, that didn't go well.
You told me it stops.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
yes, once.
R&D, bro, you know what I mean? That's gotta,
Yeah.
it's true. Like I myself, I got a bachelor's or probably a master's in hood. You know, I got my degree from fucking Streets U, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't apply it as much anymore because I don't need to. I learned so many different things. Like, okay, cool. Now I got my AA in sports. I got my AA in fucking mechanics. I got my A. You know what I mean, like that. So for me, like I said, being especially as a barber, bro, you got to a real barber, bro, will study a little bit about everything so that when he gets a customer, depending on the customer, they want to talk about something, you have some knowledge in that. You know what I mean? Not all fucking, masters, the doctorate, and not, but just some of it so you can actually have a good conversation with that person, man.
Man, you know what, bro? I want to go and recruit all the barbers now. Because you guys are fucking natural salesmen, dog. Because look, dude, but that's what I tell people. This is how you're a natural salesman, bro, because you're relatable.
Yeah, you have to be relatable, especially as a barber. I have to be able to relate to you on so many fucking levels.
But how can you relate? Let's just say, bro. Let's just say that you're limited on income, right? You're limited on space. How can you relate to people? So then that's where I tell people, I'm like, I get it. Your mind begins to close off when you have all those things going against you, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, pick up your fucking phone. Go to Yahoo Finance and see what's going on with the companies that actually provide to the world, like Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble, bro, owns everything that you use every day.
Yep.
Every day. Apple, they also utilize everything that you use every day.
Yeah.
I noticed that you don't have an iPhone. It's all good. I love you. I love you, but I'll pray for you. Nah, but like,
let me take a picture of my better camera. See what happens.
Bro, we'll have that challenge, bro. We'll have that challenge and we'll post it up afterwards.
You tell me what you see at 100 times, and I'll tell you what I see at 100 times.
By the way, I just got some new lenses that came in too, bro. So I'll let you
gotta
use them
put it on
too.
your phone here and here and here. Like, your phone's gonna look like this. Fool. Like, all right, cool. Let's take a picture.
I like extra stuff, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I tell them, dude, I guess it doesn't apply to the younger generation, but I'm like, dude, read the newspaper. There's e-newspapers, all right, guys. There's e-news medium,
everything,
right?
bro. Everything.
Everything.
Your phone has everything that you could want and need, bro. I tell my son, if you have a question that I can't answer, hey, Professor Phone is on there. Professor Google, Professor Yahoo, dog. Go to them. You know what I mean? They'll teach you, and
And something I tell people, I'm like, dude, look at 2 to 3 different articles. Because if you look at one and you go off that shit and it's something kind of important and you're going to bring it up to somebody kind of important, you might fuck yourself, So look at 2 to 3 different articles that talk about the same shit. And if they all kind of like
align with each other,
then it's probably true, bro. You feel me? For something important, something real quick, like what's the square root of whatever is, you'll probably be safe. But bro, I tell them exactly the same thing that you're saying. Dude, you got to know a little bit about not everything, but a little bit about something that's not what you are in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not into fucking biology and what. I got a customer who he works in this genomics company and gene therapy, gene changing and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, which got it and I've read and seen enough things that when he comes in, I can actually have a conversation with them, bro. Like people kind of get like weirded out because you think like you know, this Sergio's talking about fucking science. You know what I mean? Like genes and things like that and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, I think I can talk a little bit about that. Not all, but I can talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just thinking like, oh well. Gonna talk about sports and bitches and fucking money. Like, no, Dick.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking things I could talk about.
But that's the typical barbershop talk, though, bro. You feel me?
Sort of.
Well, that's what it's assumed to be. I know that it's not.
Yeah,
I know that it's not. But that's what
like
it's assumed to be.
you will always have different customers. That's
Right.
why I love my job, because it's always a different customer. It's always a different haircut, and it's always a different hair type. And not only that, it's also a different personality every single fucking time. So you're always getting hit with something different. So you're always learning something different, no matter what.
How often would you say, bro, that you kind of have to go back to the board on like a haircut?
A haircut, like to learn it or something like that.
Yeah.
When you haven't done that haircut in a long time, like a flat top. I rarely get requested flat tops now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I do it, there's some things that I have to go back. Excuse me, sorry about that. Freaking mineral water. I have to go back and remember, like, okay, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, and this and that. It's like if you haven't done it in a while, it's like you do lose a little bit of the practice of it. You know, barbers. If everybody was, no, you don't. You never. Yeah, you will. You trust me, you will.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? You freaking it's not like, you know, once you learn to drive a stick shift car, you're gonna be able to do it forever. It's like, no, different cars have a different way of, you know, shifting. So you might like, pop the clutch on a different car, you know, if you haven't driven it in 15, 20 years.
100%.
But anyways.
I'm assuming heads are gonna be probably a little similar to that too, right? Because it depends on the shape of the person.
Yeah, the shape of your head and everything. Yeah. Which, because some guys, they have a pointy head and they want a flat top. I'm like, what are you?
What about the ones that got an ocean in the back of their head too? You know,
like a big bulbous head, bro.
No, waves.
A whip. Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy. I have some customers that are like that. And it's like they ask for certain haircuts. And it's like, okay, it's your head, bro. You know what I mean? I will do whatever you. As a barber, my job is to not just to. I'm not gonna just listen to you all to like, all right, fuck it. Your hair goes forward and all the complete forward, and be like, I want to slick it back, and be like, okay. No, Dick, I'm supposed to advise you, bro. I'm a hairstyle consultant, bro. Basically, you know that sounds fucking weird. Like, what the fuck is a hairstyle consultant? Yeah. But
like, if you don't know, then you don't have the right barber.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
Your barber should be able to say, yeah, that's true. I am a fucking hairstyle consultant, because you come to my chair. A lot of the people come to my chair. They sit down. And they go, what do you think I should get? That's a consultation, bro, right there. No, which got it. Like I said, if your hair goes forward, you want to slick it back. I'm gonna tell you, like, that kind of doesn't really work. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna. Either you have to kind of do miraculously, you know, put a glop of gel and then blow dry and stuff like that, and it'll maybe kind of pop up backwards a little bit, but for the most part, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna tell you, like, that doesn't really work with you. You know what I mean? If you have long hair and you're like, yeah, I want to, you know, do a comb over with long hair, it's like you might want to take it down a little bit, you know, so it kind of does look, you know, all right. But yeah, like I said, you have to know, you have to be able to guide them. You know what I mean? If they know what they want, if they, you know, they're okay, it's like, cool. If not, then you always tell them, you always suggest them. I always, you know, if you don't know what the hell to get, or if you're kind of confused, I could always suggest something to you. You know what I mean? You can choose to take it or not, bro. You know what I mean? It's a lot of times. My mentor, the guy Tommy Enrique, shout out Campos Barbershop, Downey. I said, shout out my barbershop, damn it, Aries Barbershop, chopping it up barbershop.
Where at? Say it a little slower, bro, for people like me.
Aries Barbershop in Pico Rivera and chopping it up barbershop in Pico Rivera. A lot of people see the first one and it's ARES and they go, oh, it's ours. And like, no, it's not ours. It's weird because Aries is a Greek, the Greek god of war. You know. Yeah.
And it's ARIES?
Aries. That's the zodiac sign.
So how do you spell this one?
ARES. Aries is Greek. Yeah, it's a Greek name. Yeah. And I named the barbershop after my son. You know what I mean? So which color? Yeah, dude.
That is dope, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they go, oh, you go to ours barbershop. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean?
As long as you fucking go.
Yeah. I understood what you're talking about. Sorry, cool. But yeah, saying that.
Wait, so you have one or two?
Two. The other one's chopping it up barbershop.
My fucking fuck is up,
good.
bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're running this shit up. We're having 2 or 3 more fucking podcasts. Actually, I do have another one. We're gonna bring it up. Maybe we'll take a picture with this one. We're gonna bring drinks with Chris again, bro. I love that one.
Yeah, I don't mind, Doug. I don't mind. Which got it? So, but on top of the second one that I have chopping it up, I have a private venue, and that private venue is called. It's a private event venue. It's pretty big. It's got tall ceilings. It got, like I said, chairs, tables. I have a stage in the corner. I have a couple of couches. I have a pool table in there. And I have roof access
Wait,
that it has fake grass.
Is that where you're having your event?
Where I've had 3 events right there. I had 3 comedy shows there.
But the you have one that's gonna be coming up right there, no?
No. That's the one you're talking about is like the Soy Funny one. Yo Soy Funny, which
Because I saw you guys setting up, bro. This was last month.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you guys setting up, bro.
oh yeah, that one already happened. It happened in
shit.
October or something like that. It was the Halloween show. It's
okay, yeah.
The venue is called the spot. I call it the private suite, but I spell it. It's not SUITE. It's SWEET. It's the private suite. You know, that's right.
Hey, let's go.
Right,
bro, I love that. Yeah. I knew we clicked off after the first day.
Yeah, bro, it's good. It's cool. Thank you. Yeah, and I it's a cool spot, bro, because nobody. I think there's one in LA that's like that. There's a bar and a barbershop right next to it, but they're on the same level.
Gotcha.
And somebody told me that there's one in Covina. I believe it's you. I think it told me there's one like that in Covina, something like that, like a speakeasy with a barbershop on there.
No.
Okay, somebody had told me that, which kind of there's one like that. But mine is more like it's just an event venue that I kind of rent out or throw shows there, stuff like that. Which kind of I love it, bro. But it's just. I have to do more for it to kind of like, get it going and, like I said, so it can be like utilized in the proper way it's supposed to be utilized, which is on a regular basis. Which but it's just hard because I had 8 employees. I have 7 employees. One just quit yesterday, which got it. Good luck, guys. Which got it. So I have 7 employees where I have 2 barbershops. I have my personal life. I still have my son to take care of, and then comedy. You know what I mean? So I don't know how many freaking things I got to do at once. So some people kind of get weirded out, like the person that quit. I was recently told that he kind of like had a gripe because he felt like I was putting more money into the upstairs than I was into the barbershop. And I go, my guy, I have 3 things I have to put money into, 4 things with myself, 5 things with my son.
But bro, the thing is this: everybody gets a turn.
Bingo.
That's the thing, bro.
Narcissistic people do not believe in that. It's a, hey, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do that for me. I want you to do this for me. I want you to do that for me. I will not do anything for you because it doesn't benefit me. You know what I mean? And that's the way that the thought is.
That's narcissistic or a fucking asshole, bro.
Very, very not. I don't call it that, because it's like, I'd rather say, the definition of it is, which is you're being very narcissistic. Like, dude, I have so many things that I have to take care of. I cannot take care of one thing that involves you only. You know what I mean? Which kind of everybody, like you said, everybody gets a turn.
Bro. Like, look, if I could share real quick, like this month was the podcast turn, bro. We got a couple of new equipment, bro.
It's cool, man.
A little setup. Thank you, bro. And bro, it took some nice little change to put into it and work also.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking, we've been working on our spare time doing this. So I get it. Next month again, bro. Like, it's every single month, bro, we're putting into certain things.
Yeah.
And I feel you, bro. Like, I feel like your barbershops, you started off with the barbershop, right?
Yeah.
Those, like you, and I'm assuming, bro, correct me if I'm wrong, you zoned into your barbershop. Yep. You zoned into your craft.
That first one's built more than the rest.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's what gave you and gives you enough for all these other projects, right? Yeah. So it's exactly us too.
So if I could build the other 2 the same way I built this one and kind of have them catch up to this one, now we'll have 3 different things that can give me to build another. You know what I mean? And so it just kind of goes and goes until I'm at a point where it's like it's all self-sustaining. You know what I mean? If hopefully, not hopefully, I'm sorry, I will fucking do this.
Correct.
I will get to the point where I could hire somebody and I could have them run it on a general manager or whatever on a day-to-day basis, and I can remove myself a little bit so that I can concentrate on something else that I want to do, like another project or comedy or something like that. You know what I mean? Which kind of that way, that person, I'm paying them to take care of what I would normally do, and it would take up all my time. You know what I mean? So I have more time to, like I said, that's what it is. Okay, they're all going to help me build this so that when I can step away, take less time from all of them, I can concentrate on this one, and this one will catch up much, much faster than all these. And it'll be the same as this one. And then once I'm done with that one, the person that I hired will take care of this one as well. Right. I will remove myself from this one a little bit, get another thing started, have that one catch up because now I have the revenue and the resources to have this one catch up much, much faster. So that's all it is. It's just one thing after another. And so it's like I don't have to take my time with, I got to, crap, something happened here, something happened here, something. The person that I hired to take care of that, hey, bro, that's your job. That's what I pay you for. Do it. Because I'm over here trying to build more revenue for all of us.
You only call me for emergencies, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And even then, bro, you better be dying, bro. No.
Or one of the businesrs better be dying, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
One or the other die. But if nobody's dying, fool, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, bro. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to do. But right now, it's like comedy. Barbering is my love.
Right.
Comedy is my passion. I love what I do. I love cutting hair, bro, because like I said, it's different all the time. Right. On one of the podcasts, another podcast, shout out my homie Gil. I told him, like, if you can answer me this, like, which other industry, which other job can you have the TV on without the volume, have the radio on, shoot the shit with somebody, have beautiful ladies maybe every once in a while pass by here and there or whatever, and still get paid for it. You know what I mean? Like,
other than a construction site, nowhere else.
But what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing in the construction site? You're on your own. You know what I mean?
No, bro, you got no AC, baby.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I'm in the AC. I got everything going on, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And I could always involve other people that are sitting down waiting to the conversation. So now it's a group conversation. That's why, to me, comedy became a little easier. I was being able to adapt a little faster to it. There's other comedians that are other comedians that it takes them a little while longer, and I know why, because they don't have, like I said, they've not done what I've done before. With talking, it's my customer service and take care of them.
Of course,
there's comedians like that I see that I go, okay, your process is a slower process than this guy's process, and this and that. And then my homie Jose, shout out Jose, man, this is a shout out show. Shout out Jose, the pioneer of Salvadorian comedy, bro. It's got it.
It's homeboy with the curly hair, right? No,
here. With his long curly hair, as to the big guy.
No. I would love to, bro. That guy is.
He's hilarious, bro.
He definitely has his own type of character that I find it hard to replicate, bro.
Yeah, because he's a one of a kind, bro. You know what I mean?
Is he the Salvadorian Fluffy?
The Salvadorian Fluffy, man, that is a more accurate visual description of him. You know what I mean? That's a visual description, but overall, no, because Jose does everything when it comes to comedy. He does production, he does direction, he throws on shows. Fluffy, they'll book Fluffy, and he has his own crew that takes care of all that stuff. Jose does it mostly all. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have the resources to hire people here and there. You know what I mean? He's not at that financial level. But, he's doing it himself. He's been doing it for almost 20 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, he knows the ins and outs of how to throw a show. Whereas Fluffy, he hires this guy, he hires that guy, and, they kind of fix everything up for him. Which got it but yeah.
Well, actually, regarding that, I know that you mentioned that you actually got left to actually take care of what you're doing right now, right?
And
that's so funny? Yeah.
I host... so the way this came about before, but let's go backtrack. Which got it? This is how it all started. Actually, all right. So, in I think like September, October, November, somewhere around there, my homie Nelson came down to the barbershop, and he had just recently come back from France. He said he was a TikToker over there, and he became a comedian over here. Jose saw him, and when he came over here, Jose, took him under his wing and said, "Let's roll." And so he became a comedian. He came down to the barbershop one day, and that was like, oh, yeah, what do you, like, once he said what he did, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, and I had done open mics years before, and I was like, I always liked comedy, bro, to try and get into it. It's like, I always thought, like, I could do it. Like, I know I could do it. That's not, I make people laugh all fucking time at the barbershop. So I know I could do it. So when he came in, yesterday, I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. Like, maybe I could talk to him and kind of direct me a little bit here and there, take me under his wing, and you know what I mean? We can kind of go for it. And, it turns out he's like, yeah, it's like, go for it, do it, man. Like, whenever there's an open mic, there's open mics everywhere now. They're opening up all over the place. I was like, all right, cool. So then he told me, like, I got to go take off to Puerto Rico to be a pilot. And which got it.
Hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he always wanted to be a pilot or something like that.
Okay.
So he took out to Puerto Rico to be a pilot, but his homie Jose, who was a comedian who threw shows, got this venue at this bar, a beer thug, Before it was completely Beer Thug. And he threw a show called Soy Funny. It's an open mic. And he did it once, I think, in February or something like that, or like the end of June, something like that. And I was like, oh, well, dude, it's less than 5 minutes from my house. So I'll go down there, check it out. So I went down there, checked it out. Like, hey, Jose, what's got it? I had met him, I think, like once before. He's like, hey, what's up? Yeah, you know, I was like, all right. So I was like, oh, so you're having an open mic? I was like, yeah, cool. Do you mind if I, go? Yeah, brought me down, went up there, did my thing. I felt a little nervous, not crazy nervous, but a little nervous. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, thank you, you know what I mean? Let me know if, ever do a show again, something like that. It's like, all right, cool. I'll try to see if I could do like once a month because it was only him. And he's crazy busy. And then my homie Nelson came back, I think like at the end of February or something like that. And Jose left the hosting to Nelson. So Nelson was the host of Soy Funny, which is every week, every Wednesday. And so they had comedians on there, established comedians. I got to know a lot of comedians, fucking Trenton Jones, the great Omar, freaking Walter Reyes, all these great comedians. And I was like, cool. And so I would go every week, bro, to do the stand up, this and that. They always had different material that I kind of wanted to work on and stuff like that. Because I was like at the barbershop, you always talk about a bunch of different things. Jot it down on your phone. That's an idea. I'm gonna stay around with it. And so after a while, Nelson started getting busy booking different shows. So he started getting up there in, the world comedy, and he couldn't do the hosting as much. So he would let me either co-host or host, while he did a show. So I was like, oh, cool. I was like a stand-in kind of host. And then he kind of like, what happened is Beer Thug went through this process where they got separated from the original bar that was there, and they became solely Beer Thug. And then from there, I was like, well, would you mind if I pick up the hosting gig, which permanently? I told Zay, I was like, yeah, go for it, bro. So like, all right, cool. And I asked like Nelson, hey, do you think it'd be cool? And he's like, yeah, go for it. So like, all right, cool. So then I became the host of it. And now that's what I do. Every Wednesday, at Beer Thug Brewing in the city of Bell, sign up start at 7, show starts at 8, man. Come down, Soy Funny. Right. And if you think you got what it takes, you got a good joke, man, come try it out. I'll give you 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, bro. Get up on there. Even if you want to sing a song or something like that, bro, you want to perform something, man? or
tell us about your first time.
yeah.
Tell us about your first time. It's the place to be. It's the place to do it. And I myself can vouch for it. That bro, it's always a fun time. So cheers to that, bro.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. You have to. You cannot. It's bad luck if you cheer and you don't.
One more time. Run that back. Wait. You gotta look at me, bro. You gotta look at me.
Yeah. I mean, you can cheer like this. Drink up. But the way you do it is sus, bro. It's like,
hey, bro. Don't judge me based off your interpretation, bro. Judge me off my intention, baby.
My intention was to give you luck. Like, all right, cool, and this and that. And then the first time he says kind of sus to look at the eyes. But good to back. Yeah, it's like, it's a cool spot because it's not crazy packed. Sometimes it does get a little packed. Sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the night. But what it is, it gives you a place so that if you have the courage, the balls, whatever, like this and that, you can get up on stage, which is one of the hardest fucking things to do, to get up on stage and just say something, say anything. It doesn't have to be funny. Just get up on stage and have people look at you, man. Because then you get up on stage, the light is on you, and everybody's watching you. Sometimes nobody's watching you because they're all into their own little world. And, you could be, I've had those nights where, like, you go there and, everybody in there does their thing and nobody paid attention whatsoever. Nobody even laughed. They laughed here and there. Only the comics that are watching are kind of laughing. But for the most part, nobody's really caring. You know what I mean? And sometimes you do. There's a night where it's like 30 people show up and they want to see the performers. It's like, all right, cool. So you give them, it's a gauge. It gives you a different platform, a different setting, because like I said, so you could be a big time comedian. There's only 2 people there. You could be a big time comedian. There's 30 people there. You could be a nobody. There's only 2 people there. You could be a nobody. There's 30 people there. And so it's always differs.
But I would say that it's a great place to try out your jokes too.
Yeah, that's what an open mic is. A lot of guys, big time comedians will use Laugh Factory, will use the Improv, will use all these different clubs to do it because there's always
somebody there.
Yeah, somebody there. Yeah, no matter what. These places are for small timers, you know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, well, they're not glitching the Laugh Factory, bro, especially if you got a joke that doesn't work, you know what I mean? Because then it's going to drive people out. Right. And what people do is those places, it's guaranteed you're going to laugh. Which it's not guaranteed, but it's most than likely you're going to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the stage, like so funny stuff like that. Sometimes you can have somebody who's got some terrible jokes. You know what I mean? It's like some rude or something like that. It's like crap, dude. Which kind of. Sometimes you have I can't say that because I'll get in trouble. Oh, it's
yeah.
But yeah, so hosting that kind of just let me work on the craft. So it's like I could tell you a joke, and if it doesn't work, all right, cool. I'll retweak it. You do something differently while the comedian's up there. Yeah. Then when I come back, I could always say that joke in a different way. You know what I mean? And then okay, it kind of worked a little bit. Let me change it a little more. This and that. By the time I could, like I could do it where it's like by the time I'm done, it's like I perfected a joke. You know what I mean? Or a bit or something like that. All right, cool. And not everybody gets that, that opportunity. Because if you go up there once, I used to ask these guys, let me go up there once or twice. Sometimes I think at one point I went up there like 3 times. But if you go up there once, that's pretty much it. Whatever you want to say, whatever joke you got, you know what I mean? Say, spit it out, bro, and then, come back down. If it works, it works or not, you know what I mean? Record yourself and then kind of see what it. But for me, because I'm hosting, I'm going up there multiple times, so I can always work on the jokes left and right. And so, like I said, I have so much material, bro. It's like I could easily, if I had a good amount of time to put it all together, I could easily right now put in a half-hour special. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, bro. For a guy that's less than a year in, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. I've seen other comedians where it's like they only have this 15-minute bit. You know, they could work it any way around, but it's about a 15-minute bit. And it's like every time I
stretching, bro.
Yeah. And every time I see it, it's a 15-minute bit. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? And it works for them. For the most part, you use what works for you. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like, okay, it works. On to the next bit. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Oh, this one doesn't work. Okay, working it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, now it works. Cool. On to the next bit. You know what I mean? And so I have so many bits now that all I have to do is kind of just put them together, because I can't be like, oh, one bit here, one bit there, one bit here, like this. It has to progress. It's a story. Like Jose said, it's a story. You have to take them on a story. You know what I mean? You kind of ride along. You cannot be like a story about your kid, and then baseball, and then you know what I mean, your love life, and then airplanes. You know,
so it has to have a solid transition. In a sense.
Okay. Yeah. So so that's where I'm at. Like, all right, cool. So I have so much materials. Like, dude, like this past time that I went on yesterday, that I went to the Laugh Out Loud show. I think all of it was like new stuff that I didn't do in the previous show. I did a comedy, pupusas and beer. I did completely different material. So it's like, okay, with me, you might not get the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? It's and
which is good.
Yeah, it's always good to see, know that, like, whenever you see me, it's like you most of the time you're gonna get something different. You know what I mean? And that's what my homie told me. My homie Pierre, shout out DJ Kifa, he told me, like, yeah, bro, like this is like I hadn't seen this set. Like, you did something different in the other set. When I hosted the show, it's like you did totally different.
Is that homeboy that's usually DJing right there?
No, there really is no DJ. So I brought him along, bro. I met I've known him for a while, and we did my show. He's like telling me, like, oh, let me DJ, bro, and this and that. I was like, all right, cool. So you know what I mean. From that, he's blowing the fuck up, bro, because he got already chosen. Like, he got picked up to do this show yesterday. It's like, all right, cool. They had a DJ before, but they saw my homie Pierre. And they're like, yeah, he's pretty good. Good music, there's a little timings off and stuff like that. But in the times that he's done a couple shows, he's already like, kind of, he's doing really well. He's doing really well. So I tell him, I want to take it with me, bro. He goes, we're gonna get this done. He goes, I'm gonna wherever I go, bro. This, if I get a chance to put you on, dude, I'm gonna put you on. Because, I told him before when I had the podcast before, I was like, I'm gonna take you along with me. You know what I mean? And the pandemic came and we kind of lost touch a little bit, and now we're kind of reconnected. And I go, hey, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you last time. I just sent it to him in a text a little while ago. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you last time, but do not leave. All right? I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna get this shit done. You know what I mean? And I was like, cool, let's do this. They're like, oh, cool. Yeah. So he's like I said, wherever I can put him in, bro. That's he's gonna be my DJ.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't, you know what I mean? If I'm not getting paid and he's getting paid, cool. If I'm getting paid, he's not going to get paid, whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But as long as we're getting exposure out there, you know what I mean?
Bro, that's something very important that you just said right there, because when you're barely beginning, bro, and you don't have a platform already, because a lot of people that they got, maybe 10, 20, 100,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be. It's like, well, you have a platform already that you're kind of bringing into something new that you're going to start, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have that and you're going to start something new, it's like, dude, you got to understand that, hey, pro bono, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, you're going to have to do shit for free.
Yeah. You got to put in your time. You know what I mean? With everything.
If you're not willing to do it for free, you don't really want it, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And I learned that myself. And I'm like, no, there's certain things, but I just won't do for free, you know?
Yeah. There's a line you don't cross.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't really fucking want it. So it's like, yeah, I'll help you out. Maybe I'll do it half price, bro. Or hookup price, whatever you want to say, you know? But free,
Okay. Yeah. That's what it is with like right now. It's like, okay, I'm willing to do this so that you could see what I bring to the table. Once you see what I bring to the table, hey, bro, make me an offer because you know what the hell you're getting.
También,
you know
yeah.
I mean? Which got it.
And you know what? Let's give a shout out to the young ladies that help feed the public right there, which is the Fish Bait Sisters, bro.
The fish with Myra Jocelyn, bro.
Myra and
girls, man, you guys got some bomb food, man. Dude, I can't stop eating. I'm getting fatter because of them, bro.
Oh, stop it, bro. It's fish and shrimp. You are a liar. It's fish and shrimp,
fried, bro.
It's deep fried in love, bro. It's deep fried in love, bro. So if you got excess amount of love in you, bro, well, I don't know what to tell you, dog.
I got the extras.
Right, wait, now we got a creative director in the background, aka my beautiful wife. Now, what do you say? You got a mic, baby. You got a mic right there. What do you say about the tacos from the Fish Bait Sisters?
What do you think? Yay or nay?
They're delicious.
What was your favorite? Shrimp or fish?
The shrimp.
Ooh, why?
They were very crispy.
Crispy, yeah. Crispy, crunchy.
But I will say this though. We took our best friends, bro, over on Wednesday. There you go, Wednesday. Yeah. And once again, Edgar, shout out to Beer Thug. He came in, bro, just from talking to you know somebody, bro, and he was like, hey man, you know I gotta go up there and change, bro, but I'll come back down. And you kind of say that when you got to do shit, right?
Yeah.
Which he's always having to do shit, bro. Which is, I'm like, all right, cool, you know? Like he came to introduce himself, bro, and everything. And he actually came back.
Yeah.
But he came back with the fucking intention that, bam, bro. He took my boy and his wife on a full tour of the brewery, bro. And like he gave him a little pre-taste of a beer that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, he comes back and says, hey, man, when you told me, like, they're your best friends, you guys grew up together, like, I had to give him, you know, service that I give you. And I'm like, wow.
If Edgar can, he will. You know what I mean? If he has time, yeah. He's taken me on the tour before, and I got him on video. I gotta edit it, throw a little episode of it for him. But yeah, he's super cool guy, man. He's very humble, dude, bro. And it's one of those where, like, he's happy to show you, bro. It's like, that's cool. You get other people, like, hey, can you take me on a tour? And he's like, yeah, all right, you know, and this one, that fool's happy to fucking, you know,
bro. Yeah, and like the thing is, he didn't know, but my boy, bro, he's a fucking aficionado of cigars and beer and whiskey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are his fucking things, and well, you know who Beer Thug is, bro. He's also that too, man. When we did the podcast, bro, at the brewery, he popped out a 20. Was it 20 or 23-year-old?
What is it?
Let's just say a 20-year-old, bro, beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not know that was a thing.
It'll stay that long,
bro.
Oh crap, bro.
Damn,
man, I'm not gonna throw me on my old beers. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, that's Corona. From a leftover peda.
9-year-old, like that.
Yeah. But this was so he has his own it kind of like a fridge for wine, but he has that at a temperature for beer.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, yeah, bro, like this was gifted to me and blah blah, and he got into the notes of it, everything, and man, I'm extremely grateful, bro, because I'm telling you, I did not know that you could do that with beer.
Yeah. Can I keep it?
Yeah. So, dude, I had a 20 or 23-year-old beer, bro.
That's badass.
Right? Like, not a lot of people can say that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And, dude, these things are pretty expensive, too. So
Yeah. There's collectors out there that are paying money for them.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
And, I mean, he's one of them, bro.
Yeah,
He's one of them because the man is actually, just like you said, about your barbershop is your love.
Yeah.
His beer is his love. That love is going to help fund a passion of his, such as it is funding a passion of yours.
Yeah. So you have to kind of keep it that way, because if not, bro, it's like, okay, well, you know, your love could turn to your hate real quick. You know
yes, because of the amount of work that it takes, bro. Honestly,
yeah,
it's a lot of work, bro. Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about like the setup and the breakdown, right, of having a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? I got two questions, bro. One is you might know, might not know it. Why is it that you can drink in a barbershop?
Why is it you can drink? Because it's legal.
Well, there you go. Like, why is it legal to drink in a barbershop, bro? Like, you can drink in an insurance shop, you know? Like,
it was illegal back then because it's more customer service based.
Right.
It was legal up to a handful of years ago. Now, because like you would go to like a spa, and you offer liquor, alcohol, stuff like that. And the thing was, like, people thought you were selling it. You can't sell it if you don't have a license.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So people there's a confusion there where the state board says like, oh no, we think you're selling it. Like, no, we're giving it. You pay a whatever price for a service, and then it comes with a drink or whatever it is.
Right.
Which Carrera goes, no, because then you're selling it. I go, okay, so now you have to give it away. You know what I mean? Because some people will do that, like, oh, like let's say you get the haircut service, it's just $25, but then you get the premium service, which is a haircut, a shave, and a beer. You're selling the beer. You know what I mean? So what it was is now it's like you can only give it away. So now they made it with like hair salons, nail salons, barbershops. You can give stuff away. Customer service, things like that. The spas, you can give it away. You can't sell it, but you can give it away. So what I do is like in my barber shop which gotta have my own fridge in the back room. I give my customers beers. You know what I mean? If you want one, bro, and it's in the afternoon and I know you drink, like, yeah, I'll bring one out. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, especially Thursdays, Fridays, my customers they'll grab a beer. Which color? Mondays, Tuesdays, como que casi it's the beginning of the week, so they don't. But yeah, for the most part, like, I offer them beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, traen la cruda. They don't need no more.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. So it's cool, man. Because like I said, now you can have the person relax. If some person's kind of like tense or something like that, dude. I mean, look at it this way. You go to the barbershop, you're tense because of work or because of life, because all this stuff like that, dude. You sit down, get a haircut, drink a beer, freaking talk it out. You know what I mean? You vent with somebody, man. You get up and you're ready to take on life again. You know what I mean? And where I go, that's what we barbers are. We're therapists, bro. We're hairstyle consultants. We're therapists. We're freaking, you have to be knowledgeable on all kinds of things. Like it's a combination of all things.
The great ones are, bro.
That's I was gonna tell you to your point. Cause you said, oh, we're gonna start recruiting all barbers and this that.
Yeah.
Not all barbers are like that, bro. Some barbers are just, cut your hair, keep my money, get the fuck out. They're all about money. To me, the thought is, money's gonna come no matter what, bro. It goes, I know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to cutting the hair, so I can give you a great haircut. What I want to do is keep you, because if you're a cool ass person, bro, I want you back. I want to talk to you, man. I want your vibes, bro, and I want you to, to just exchange vibes, positive vibes, and this and that, man. And from being a customer, man, you can grow to being a friend. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's super cool, man. I have a lot of people that I don't call them customers, bro. I call them my friends. Like, you'll be sitting down and be like, oh, yeah, the other day my friend, freaking went out this way, or my friend sent me this and that. It's like, no, it's a customer, you know what I mean, who's now a friend. They go, I love that, man, because I could always say I have a lot of friends. You know what I mean? Even if they don't consider me a friend, I still think of them as friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what you gotta, you have to be, you have to have personality, bro. You cannot be just a robot where it's like, all right, just cut your hair. I'm not gonna talk to you. Keep my money. Get the fuck out. Like, oh, fuck, dude. That means I can go to any barbershop and get that service. I can get somebody to just fucking cut my hair. He's not gonna fucking talk to me, and I was like, all right, here's your fucking money. Get the fuck out. No, I want somebody that, like I said, if I'm gonna be with you for whatever amount of time, bro, let's talk. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? How the fuck are you gonna go on a date with somebody, with the female, with the male, and then you're just not talking? Yeah, just eating. Not like, no, bro. That's common fucking knowledge. It's like you're spending. We're gonna share. In my life, I'm gonna share this hour with you.
Yeah.
Let's talk, bro. Let's you know what I mean,
bro. And then for all the barbers out there, man, like, dude, certain haircuts, they get a little invasive, bro. You get up in their face, real close and
gotta
shit
line
like that.
you up, line your mustache up. Just don't eyeball me, bro. That's
But look, bro, when you create a relationship and you have dialogue going on, it helps not make that shit sus.
Yeah, big time. Because if you're quiet the whole time and I gotta freaking line up your mustache, bro, like that was just. Like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dudes, don't fucking look at me that way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, crap. Or it's like they kind of put their hair down there, because they don't want to contact with. It's just like, all right, cool. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it, but it's just a weird fucking feeling. Oh,
dude, man. So like you're big on environment.
Yeah. Like in my barbershop, my first barbershop, I have posters all over the barbershop. There's sections of like music sections, posters of superheroes like Marvel and DC comic books, like the comic books. There's a sports section, and then on the other wall, it's nothing but movies. Nothing but movies, you know. Which kind of yeah. So when you come in, you can look up, and you're actually in, you know, something to entertain you. It's just not just your phone. Like I tell all these guys in my second barbershop, these dudes they like to put on podcasts, and I tell them, look, this is what you got to do. I have 2 TVs. One of them, you turn on the TV, put on Hulu, Netflix, whatever the hell it is, you know what I mean, and then you lower the volume. The other one, you put music. Because what happens is you want to be in the ambiance. You want to be able to look up, be like, oh, there's something that catches your eye, movie. You know, fucking Waterboy. You're like, okay, you're watching it. Even if you have to read the subtitles, you're watching it, but whatever. And there's music in the background. You know what I mean? Even if you don't pay attention to it, you're still on your phone. You have background fucking noise, which is cool. You know, when you go to a restaurant, bro, you know what I mean. It's like you're not there to listen to the music and just to be with somebody and not fucking talk to them. It's like no, like, you want to talk to that person and have the music, good music in the background. You know what I mean? That's the ambiance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I like, bro.
Bro, I put so much thought, time, and money, bro, into the ambiance. Yeah, and that's why ever since I was young, bro, like ever since I was like in middle school and I started like hosting, because thankfully, bro, I was blessed that my parents were able to get into a house, like barely almost lost it a couple of times, but hey, man, we had a pad, you feel me? Yeah. And I swear, bro, like if it wasn't for the house, you know, I don't know where it would have been, because we would have had to go fucking kick it in the Maravilla projects, bro, and shit was always going south right there, but would have gone more south if you had to be there, you know?
Yeah. Grow up there the whole time.
Yeah, so you know, the house helped out, bro. It helped out. We still hit the streets and shit, you know, but at least only half the time. Right?
Not full time. No, you don't wake up and you're in the hood.
Part-time
like,
employees there, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You wake up, you're in the hood. You go to sleep, you're in the hood no matter what. You can take a shit, you're in the hood, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So right there, like, I was like, oh, fuck, man. If we want to have a good time, like, you know, you got to start creating things here and there. Bring the speaker. Move it more towards the corner so it creates a little more bass, you know? Like, little things like that matter, bro, and go a long way. Mm-hmm. So when we were doing the podcast, I was like, fuck. What am I known for? It's the vibes. Yeah, like, of course, it's the ambiance, but ambiance with Chris.
Yeah.
It's weird, you know? So it's like, so we decided to call it Vibes with Chris. Why? Yeah, because, cool. Well, Vibes con Chris, because it was first Vibes with Chris, but I'm like, dude, I'm bilingual, so, you know, con is with.
Yeah, it's 2 words, to English and Spanish. Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, like, whenever I want somebody to come here, I'm like, hey, you know, what do you want to drink, bro? I'm like, dude, that was a new one. I'm going to keep some on hand now, some mineral water, you know? Yeah. And thank you for the beer, bro. I appreciate it.
No, thank you, man.
Yeah. And shout out once again, a beer thug.
Beer thug, man.
Yeah. But, you know, dude, like, the ambience to me, and this is what I tell people, I'm like, look, wherever you go, they can teach you everything that you need to know and how to do it. Boom. You might be successful, you might not, but anybody can teach you anything. Yeah. What matters to me and to most people is what's the culture right there. Mm-hmm. You know, what is the ambience in that office, in that workplace, in that company? Yeah. Does it cater to you? Like, does it help you grow? Does it help you realize? Does it help you do your job? Or is it a place where you have to go through the fucking ambience cringing to get your job done? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Woo! Fucking maybe brought some flashbacks, or you're like, yeah, bro. And you know, like, as you get older, bro, you begin to realize the value of fucking time.
Yeah, big time.
And then you begin to realize, like, energy is real, bro. You feel me? So if you're in a place for 8 hours, 6 hours, or 4 hours, you're just a part-time, or even more, bro, 12, 14-hour shifts like nurses. If that environment, bro, is like draining, what do you have left in the tank, bro, to bring back to your wife, to your husband, to your children, to your mother? Like, how much do you have left in the tank, and why do they deserve less than them?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, I pay attention to that so much. So I'm like, nah, anytime that I spend time with somebody, I want to pour in or have a neutral exchange.
It's everybody deserves their own little I guess their own little time and their own little version of, you know, what you can give them. You know what I mean? I can't be the same person with this person that I am with this person.
That
but
too. Yeah.
Which color, whatever time I spend with this person, even if it's different than this person, I'm gonna give this person my full attention, my full being, you know. And then this person, whatever amount of time, I'm gonna give them my full attention, my full being, in their own little way, unique ways.
Right.
Like, let's say I'm in a relationship with this person, but this person's a friend. I'm gonna give them the time and the emotion, the friend emotions, you know, type of thing. You go, this person, I'm gonna give them more emotional, loving emotions, not caring things like that. But they're all they all deserve their own, you know, whatever amount of time you're spending with them, they all deserve that fucking emotional, you know, fucking outing, being out there, the whole energy.
That's right.
Because like I said, you can start with this person and start positive. And by the time you get to this person, bro, you're fucking glowing with positivity. You know, like, fuck it. And then you end the day and like on a great note, man. You wake up the next day, it's like, fuck yeah, time to do it again.
So do you focus? Like, do you do that on purpose? Try to end your day on the best note?
I try sometimes because sometimes I'm crazy busy.
Of course, yeah.
I just end my day. And it's like I don't even realize, you know, if it ended on a positive or negative note. The one thing I do try no matter what is to start it on a positive.
So that was my second one, bro. Like, what is your morning routine looking like?
I get up and I take a piss, and what's gonna no. I always go to the gym in the morning, no matter what.
Gotcha.
There's some days where it's like I'll go to the gym maybe 6 days out of the week. Sometimes 5. I kind of feel weird when I go 5 instead of 6.
You do.
But I try to go to the gym in the mornings. Whether I have my son, when I have my son and he stays with me, the next day I gotta be up at 5, so I can be at the gym at 6 no matter what. And then when I don't have him, I'll wake up at 6, so I can be at the gym at 7. You know, so I only give myself 1 hour kind of extra. But for the most part, I gotta get my ass to the gym no matter what.
So why do you do that, bro?
Why? It's one thing. Well, one, it's already routine, bro. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle already, and 2, it's a way for me to separate myself from everything in the world. Like I'll start working out. I put on the music. And a lot of things, I forget about a lot of different things. You know what I mean? It's like, it's concentrate on this. So, like, let's say if I do a set of whatever, you know, up to 15, I got to concentrate on the 15, you know, reps that I got to do. Because if I start thinking about comedy or joke and this and that, and I start laughing, I'm not going to concentrate on the, you know, on the exercise, you know? So pay attention to this. Forget about everything else.
Right.
Pay attention to this. And then when you're done, you can move on. You know what I mean? So you kind of, it's a way of myself relieving my stress. You know what I mean? Sometimes what I like to do is I tell people, and everybody thinks it's fucking funny or weird. When I'm in the shower and I'm done showering, I'll stop I'll plug it up, the drain, and I'll sit in the shower, and I'll let the water, I'll point it so it hits me in the head. I'll close my eyes and I'll meditate. So what happens is, the drops, all you're hearing, bro, is the raindrops, you know what I mean? And it fucking just takes away all the noise around you, you know what I mean? And I could just sit my ass down, and all I'm hearing is a shh, and I can concentrate better. I decompress, I recenter myself, and when I'm fucking done, I get up, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Like, I feel a bazillion times fucking better, bro, because it's like, now I know that my fucking energy is right here instead of, you know, fucking all over the place. It's like, all right, cool. I can, you know, it's more centered and it's right fucking here, all around. You know what I mean? It's not just fucking, you know, all over the place. You know. Yeah. And I like that. People think it's like that's fucking weird. You sit in your fucking shower. Like, yeah.
Bro. The thing is this, man. Like, the craziest people, or the ones labeled crazy, are the ones that actually got shit done.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Fuck yeah, bro.
So, and the thing is this, man. Like, if you're gonna do something that's out of the norm, which is having 2 barbershops, having that event venue, doing comedy, that's a lot, bro.
Fuck yeah.
So you cannot live the life of a person that just has a 9 to 5 and then clocks out and that's it. And it's like, look, bro, I always tell people, respect everybody's craft. Don't ever diss it, because you need somebody, bro, to help clean. Yeah. You need somebody to help cook. You feel me? You need somebody to change your brakes and all that, bro. And if that's all they want to do, that's perfectly fine, because they're contributing, bro, to society. But at the end of the day, if you want more, you got to do everything. Well, not everything different, but you got to do a lot of things differently. And you got to do things that are, plainly simple. They seem weird to some other people.
Yeah.
No, you know, like sitting down in the shower doing that. To me, that seems perfectly normal, and that's something that I might try out, bro. We just got a new shower head.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a big ass, I'm telling you.
Bro, we just got a new shower head that has like that little filter, so that it filters out the chlorine and bullshit like that. So we're about to try it out. I just installed it in the morning. And see the difference in that, bro. But little things like that, they matter, bro.
To everybody now that kind of just heard that, try it the fuck out, bro. Just once, just for 10 minutes. Turn your fucking phone off. While you're done in the shower, if you get enough fucking hot water, because once it gets cold, you're gonna start fucking, your emotions start. If you got enough hot water, bro, if you didn't fucking take 30 minutes in the shower, bro, and like I said, turn it on warm or a little bit hotter because it's gonna cool down.
Correct.
Sit your ass down, bro. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Do not open them. What happens is for me, for the most of the time, for the most part, colors start changing. You know what I mean? And it'll start changing, it'll start developing because it's your eyes trying to fucking gauge, what the hell I'm looking at.
Right.
And it's the drops that are kind of just, they're always kind of changing everything around you. Just try for 10 minutes, bro. You'll start seeing and thinking all kinds of different stuff. Just stop thinking about that one fucking thing that happened to you, that negative thing that happened to you that day. Like, oh, fuck, this fucking guy, did this, or this fucking lady did that. Just shut up. Stop fucking thinking about things. Your mind will start putting things in your head, subconsciously together no matter what. And what you got to do. And by the time you're done in those 10 minutes, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's something very fucking different. You know what I mean? It's something that's like, I didn't think about fucking work. I didn't think about my fucking girlfriend, boyfriend, my kids, my dog, none of that shit, my job, none of that. It's like, I just shut the fuck up. I sat down and it was like, everything just came to me. Just
bro, let your subconscious mind do its fucking job.
Yeah.
And that's what it's doing. It's working.
Yeah, exactly, man. People don't realize that. Like, oh, fuck, they're always on. It's like, I'm always on, but it's still at the little moments. Like, when I go to the gym, I'm off. I'm off the clock, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, people text me this and that. It's like, oh, dude, I'll text you if I can later on. Or if I got time, I'll do it. But for the most part,
gotcha.
I'm not going to fucking stop midway through my set. Be like, oh, shit, fucking let me get this. No, that's fucking, nah.
I feel like the rest of your day, bro, seems a lot easier after you hit the gym.
Well, you have to remember, I'm single. Nothing's easy for me. You know what I mean? Because I have so many things to do, bro. I have I'm sorry. I don't have so many things to do. I have everything to do.
Right.
I still got to go to Costco. Gotta go to work. I gotta go pick up my son from school. I gotta get back into my appointments. I gotta go fucking host. I gotta go do this. I gotta get food. I gotta go make food. I gotta go get things to make food.
100%. But that energy that you get from going to the gym in the morning, bro, and doing that, because be honest, bro, like, I mean, you might love it, but personally, I'm one of the ones that advocates the most, bro, for like having a physical routine, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like it, dude. I don't like being there. I don't like fucking pushing and all that shit. I'm always just thinking about like, fuck, man, I need to do this and need to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I need more clarity in there. That's partially one. But down to the nitty gritty, why do I do it? Is because I'm doing something fucking hard, bro. So whatever comes next, whether it's a client that is just fucking off his rockers that day, right?
Yeah.
It lets me have a lot more patience, and it lets me have a lot more energy to not bring that negativity onto the next person.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel like, especially you do it in the morning, bro, like right off the bat, right? I feel like that brings your energy up here, and it gives you enough to deal with everything, and that you're not at zeros at the end of the day. Yeah,
that's true. But sometimes, like, when I go pick up my son, or when I don't have to go pick up my son from school, and I do have a time after lunch, I'll take a nap, bro. I'll take a 15-minute nap, 20-minute nap, bro. Yeah. And it just kind of, because remember, I started up fucking like, a lot of using a lot of energy. And I still have to, not just mentally deal with somebody. I have to stand sometimes for fucking hours. So my energy is not like, this way. It's like this way, because it's a lot. Every half hour, I got to deal with somebody else different. And my mind is always on. Like in this podcast, you have to be on for an hour, bro. Imagine having to be on for 4 hours. How fucking mentally draining that is sometimes. You do it at work probably sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah. So what happens is, when I'm down there and I do have time, I take a nap, and this is what happens, bro. The fucking energy just fucking goes right to the roof,
That's literally what they call power naps.
Yeah, exactly.
They give you power, bro.
Yeah. Which I love that. That when I can do that, man, that's when the days where I end on a fucking I notice it too. Like I end on a positive note. Like fuck yeah, that was a good day. I can sleep early, fucking, because that nap that I took is like I don't have to go to sleep, fucking,
bro. Like something, because I got fat at a certain point. I got up to like 230, bro.
Fuck,
I'm 5'6", dude. And I ain't no football player. I wasn't playing football and shit, dude. So yeah, bro. It was just, dude, we were drinking like fucking. Of course, my boy, bro. But it was just like me and my boy. We were downing like 230s a fucking week, bro. 230 pounds a week.
230,
Yeah,
bro. I'm probably down to 30 in like 3 months, bro.
Bro, no. Like it was it was just an ignorant amount of drinking.
Yeah.
And I'm not because that's what it was, bro. I'm like, there was no
you
reason.
Didn't give
for
him
it.
pow pow.
Oh, bro, she would drive us back. You know? Yeah, but listen, did we have fun, bro? We had fun, you feel me? We had fun, but could we have done a lot more with that
less
time and money?
Well,
Also with less alcohol too, bro. Throw that one in too. Yeah, of course. But the one thing that I noticed right off the bat when I shaved all that weight off again, I was like, bro, I wasted my shoes less because I weigh less.
Yeah.
My shirts began to look a lot better, and I can wear pretty much anything at any time, you know. And the best one is the energy.
Yeah.
Because you're burning less calories with every step. Why? Because you weigh less,
You weigh
bro.
less. Yeah, exactly.
Simply as
You're
that.
not carrying around as much.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have you ever thought about it that way? Like, why your body? Okay, cool, bro.
I mean,
yeah.
I struggle all the fucking time, bro. But because I tell everybody I'm a fat man in a skinny man's body, bro. And I'm not that skinny because I got some fucking. Bro, I'm telling you, the show last night, I did not look good, bro. I fucking panza sticking out and everything. I was like, son of a bitch. That's why I don't drink as much, as much alcohol. Like this is probably I drank a cup of beer yesterday. That's it, bro. Fucking throughout the whole show, everyone's like, oh, you want something, this and that. I was like, no, I'm cool. I was drinking mineral water. That's it, pretty much. Yeah. Towards the end of the night, I was like, all right, I'll get a beer. I got a beer, and it fucking took me like 40 minutes to finish it, bro. You know what I mean? This one, I'm not gonna finish this. I don't know how much you got left, but I still got a third left, bro. You know what I mean?
Let me help you out. There,
yeah,
bro.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Like I said, I'm
he
not.
Really does.
I'm not the biggest drinker that I used to be before, man.
Right.
But you give me a tequila with mineral water and a lemon, or Jameson's with mineral water and lemon. Yeah, I'll drink it, but I'm only gonna drink maybe one. You know,
right.
Yeah, I very limit on everything. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, bro. People say I don't look it, but I'm 42, bro. And I fucking, dude, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, everything catches up to me. I drink a lot, bro. The next day I'm fucking hating life. But I still gotta go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, dude. I'm hating. I fucking, dude, I forgot when. I had maybe like 5 drinks. Fucking the next day, I'm like, fuck. And I'm just still doing it. At the end of the day, I was like, I'm doing my workout. I'm hitting the sauna, bro.
Looking like a raisin.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, I'll come out looking like a raisin. But you know what? All those impurities are fucking gone. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude.
Bro, I always tell everybody, man, like, if you haven't done so, get your ass to a sauna or a cold plunge.
But some people can't.
I know they got
some especially some women.
Stuff.
You know what I mean? They can't because you know what I mean. All that stuff is like, it's not good for the sauna. I'm talking about like women that get BBLs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why you hardly see women that get that go in there, bro.
Did you know that?
Yeah,
but it makes sense though.
If you ever go to the gym, you go to the sauna, you'll notice there's not that many women that have that done that go in there.
Now the BBL is not plastic, right?
No, it's just your fat going up to your. They heat it up and they push it up against your butt. That's all it is. That's how you didn't know that's how. What do you think? How do you think it went?
I thought I got that shit sucked out, bro.
Well, sometimes it is like that, but for the most part, like they're starting to change it now. Where it's like, how do you think women get skinny legs? There's not too much fat that you can go in and
well, bro, when you work out and you run, you tend to. How do you get skinny legs in 30 minutes?
Yeah. They get these gels and things like that. And it's a process where it's they heat them up, the body becomes like a little loose, the fat, and kind of just start pushing it up against your, up to your butt. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Bro.
Yeah, but there's people that do get that. They get it sucked out a lot more, and they get it injected to the top or to the sides, to the hips, something like that.
No, like, are there? How long ago like these BBLs come into play?
Maybe like really come into play. I want to say 5-6 years ago, 7 maybe at most.
Oh, so it's really
recent, bro.
It's really new.
Yeah, remember like 10 years ago, women would get it done. Everybody's like, ew. Now it's like, hey, what doctor did you go to? It's come to a point where even guys are going and getting it done, man. Yeah, what you gotta do?
Damn,
right there.
bro. Oh, it says first procedure to teach a surgeon training founded in around 1960.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all. I mean, it's been around for a long time, but became mainstream and popular.
The reason why I said it is I'm like, dude, that seems extremely unhealthy.
Very. It's
because I'm like, okay, you're pushing it down, but like, dude, you're not just pushing fat. Like, see, you're gonna get something else pushed down too. Maybe ligaments, whatever it may be. So
what happened? Well, I mean, your ligaments don't move, bro. You know that, right? You can't move your shoulder ligament, your elbow ligament. You know, it's just your fat cells. What happens? Like all that stuff is like a liposuction. If I suck the liposuction out of your stomach, those cells will not reproduce.
Bro,
fat cells.
but this is the way I think. It might be wrong, but this is the way I process shit. I'm like, the machine or whatever the fuck is going on is not just communicating with the fat cells only, or is it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Because your heat, when you put on the like, let's say you put in a heat gel, it's heating up your fat cells. It's not heating up. I mean, it'll heat up your muscles too, but you're not pushing up your muscles. It doesn't. Your muscles are staying no matter what. Unless I can grab the muscles right here and then push them up here, it's gonna look fucking weird because I'm gonna have a big ass muscle right here. You know what I mean? So it's just the fat cells. They'll push them up. That's why the legs stay skinny like that.
So then, okay, for the people, because who knows if dudes are getting that shit done too. But
this dude's getting it done. It's all fucking like it's the dumbest shit ever. But like,
you're my boy. Chill out with that shit. Bro. Like, it's
hey man, I was looking into that, man. No, the only fat I got to lose is right here in the panta, bro.
Don't we all? But okay, so then why would the sauna like affect the BBL? Because I when you mentioned that, I'm like, oh shit! Like if you got fake tits or fake ass,
because I would think
it'll overheat and melt. I kind of got that.
Sort of
right?
that. You know what I mean? Like you go in the sauna, let's you go use a sauna on a regular basis. Okay, well you're heating up your whole body, which means you're also heating up your cells. Which means if you heat up your cells, there's a chance that it's gonna start gravity will start taking place. You know, and affect. And start dropping the stuff, you know. That's my theory. I don't know. You look it up and tell me which color out. But for the most part, or women that get Botox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of stiffens up the skin. I think it would be like, okay, you go into the sauna, you're heating up your skin, and now you're causing the fucking, the skin to kind of get a little more loose. You know.
You know what? You're looking that up, right, baby? Okay, she's looking that up, effects of sauna on the BBLs, but that everything that you're saying, bro, like it makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
Because
like I said, it's only a theory.
No, but if you're going into a sauna, I mean, a good sauna, 100 degrees is like,
Yeah.
It should be like anywhere from 110 to 120.
Yeah.
You know, and now that, that's extreme, bro. Like that's really
dude,
hot.
Especially you're doing it for, you go in there fucking 15 minutes? Dude, you're 15 minutes in there.
Bro, today in the morning I fucked up, man. I forgot to take off my chain. Yeah, he's still
it's
como pendejo.
like, look at oh, shit. You actually take your chin off and it's like the fucking redness of it. Like, I kind of. Tienes el tanto niño de atocha in your chest, right?
Someone's right there, like, grabbing it.
You got that fool branded right there.
Hi, bro. That thing, it stings, though, bro. It stings. Damn, but that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I've dated some women that have had those procedures done. And like, one of the women that I dated, it's funny, man, because like I have to, like I said, I have to know a lot about different things. Not a lot, but you just enough.
Right. I get you.
The person once told me, she's like, oh, like I saw the stomach, and the stomach has the lines right here of the ab lines, the middle and the sides. And I was like, I thought it was like, oh, that, whatever surgeon in my head, I was thinking like, whatever surgeon did that, he did a pretty good job, But before I could say anything, I never really do, because
say, fuck, you said that a lot.
No, I thought it, what I mean? But the person, she caught me looking at her stomach. She told me like, oh, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of ab exercises, and I was right away in my mind, I said, why the fuck would you tell me that stupid fucking lie? That is a bullshit as lie, because if you stop doing ab exercises, guess what? You lose. So
then she wasn't like owning up to it?
No. She tried to make me think like it was natural, bro. And I was like, really? Why the fuck are you lying to me? 2, why the fuck would you make me think that I'm gonna believe that? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, that is a dumbest shit. Like, I work out. I've been working. I've been fucking working out for over 20 years. I know that if you stop doing this, it's gonna get either flabby or it's gonna go away. Yeah, and
real quick, bro.
And I was with this person for a while. Once in the whole time that we were together, we went to the gym one time. And I was like, you kidding me, dude? Like, you mean to tell me you do nothing and you have abs? Like, what? What is going on? Like, and this, I know I was with this person. I know the diet. I know everything. You know what I mean? It's like, there's no fucking way you're keeping that.
Bro. So then my thing is now this. let's just say you guys were having fun, right? But regardless, if you have fun for more than 1 month, inevitably you're gonna find out like this ain't natural.
Right away,
So,
bro.
so then I'm like, bro, like, why would you throw out that lie off the bat? Off the bat, you're giving yourself away.
Yeah, it's like one of those like, and I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Which got it. But because if I say something, if I call that person out and okay, you're starting shit. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, dude. So I rather avoid another conflict and just be like, oh, cool, and you know what I mean? That's it. You know, have them believe that I believe, what they say,
bro. Because it's very odd to me, bro, when you got that like Coke bottle shaped body. But the legs don't match.
Yeah, you could. I'm telling you, you can tell right away a person that is
like
had
the thighs and the legs do not match the butt, bro.
And some women, it's because it'll just be very, very different. Like the waist doesn't match the hips, the legs don't match. It's like, okay, there's some women that like Kim Kardashian. She's about as close as you can get to making it look natural, but you see it and be like, yeah, it's not natural. Like right off the back. Like,
I mean, bro, when you look at it, like her younger pictures when she was in her teens and she was in her early 20s, you're like, damn, bitch, like what trainer do you have?
Yeah, it's Dr. Trainer. Probably on the side of a mouse or something like that. It's. I mean, do you think they actually hit the gym for an hour, 2 hours, do crazy ass ab exercises? No, bro. They eat as healthy as they can. Yeah. They'll get a little mini workout here and there.
And well, look, to be fair, like you cannot out-train a bad diet.
No,
you feel me?
No,
You
never,
cannot.
Never.
But Jesus Christ, just food alone will not have you looking like that.
No, well, I mean, they do say, what is it? A great diet is like 80% of your health, of your body. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
bro.
you have to have the financial resources to be on something like that. LeBron James, you know what I mean? The freak of nature. He spends $2 million on his physique, which includes his meals. He has to eat the right things in order to look that way.
Man,
you don't have that. You know what I mean?
You want to know what's the craziest part about that? That's all a tax write-off.
Of course, because he's doing it for work. You know what I mean?
Bro, these rappers' chains.
Yeah.
Tax write-off.
Yep. Yeah, all that stuff. It's crazy, bro. But they have to find the right people that know the right things. You know what I mean?
Of course, bro.
All that stuff is fucking it's fucking crazy, dog. That's just not my BBL for tax write-off. Why? Because you're a public figure and your looks have to kind of, it's crazy, bro. Yeah. So now that I'm becoming a comedian, if I come more famous, whatever the hell it is, whether I eat or I work out or I buy a fucking car, whatever. Tax write-off, bro.
you know that if your son comes out like in some promo videos or something, or you just say that he does some I don't know, setups for you, right, for the events and the venues, I believe legally you can pay him $12,000 to $12,500 a year.
They just changed the tax bracket. I think it was now it's like 11.6 or something.
11.6.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So it's and no taxes are taken. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
and that's something deducted off you. That's something that, given to him. Maybe it transfers back to your bank account. Who knows? And yeah, bro. But like it builds credibility for himself, and it helps you out too.
Yeah, because right now I'm working on that. I got my son he's 14. He's got a bank account, like his own little bank account, his own savings account, and I already have a savings account for him, because he has 2 savings accounts actually. And right now I'm trying to work on getting him his own LLC, so that you know what I mean. He could kind of build his little business, so by the time he gets to 18, he already has enough business credit to apply for a loan and kind of get something going for himself. I don't want my son to be like, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's like, bro, I'm fucking trying my hardest, bro, even though the world is against me when it comes to teaching him, bro, because like I say, he has a phone. The phone is fucking the ultimate distractor, the ultimate fucking frenemy. That's what it is. It's a friend and an enemy at the same time. Yeah. I'm trying, along with other people, you know what I mean? Like his mom has a way of raising him, and I have a way of raising him. Right. Trying to teach him so that he could learn, now at his young age, to what to do to set himself up. So when he's 18, 19, he already knows what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? He don't have to. He don't have to. I just started doing this. I got my own barbershop when I was on 37, going at 38. I was about to be 38. So it's 4 years, I started at 38, which is, it's cool. It's never too late to start something. But if I would have started at fucking 25, 26, bro, I would have already, and let's say I would have started comedy 5, 6, 7 years down the line, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be
Yeah.
somewhere fucking else, like, you know, headlining or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Right.
But what I'm trying to tell my son is like, start early so that when later on in life, you don't have to struggle, you know?
Bro,
Like,
compound interest.
yeah. I'm struggling like a motherfucker, dog. Like I said, I got 2 barbershops, fucking comedy, a private suite, fucking this and that, because I'm by myself, you know?
Yeah.
And I have to do all this shit. I'm investing into myself a fucking 1,000%, you know what I mean, right now. So that later on, I don't have to invest 1,000%. I can invest 900. I can invest 800, 700. Why? Because, you know, I have the ability, the financial fucking assets to kind of, you know, get me to kind of just relax a little bit more. So that later on, I can enjoy life and it becomes a little bit easier. If I want to go somewhere, I don't have to worry about like, oh, fuck, I'm going to fucking be missing whatever amount in my bank account. That's fucking shit. But I have to do it on my own. Like you said, you watch this guy, what was his name? He's a motivational speaker. You know what my motivational speaker is? The guy in the mirror. It's cool. I listen to those guys sometimes, but no one will make you do something that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Unless they got a fucking bullet to your head, you know. But for the most part, you are your own fucking motivator. You are your own motivational speech. You are your own fucking catalyst. Like, yeah, it's cool to get these other vibes and these other people to tell you these motivational things, but you have to believe it. You know, it's you. What's up to you, and no one else.
You have to apply it, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. And look, man, like he definitely is a motivational speaker, bro. But he goes, I listen to him because he goes above and beyond that. And personally, I think that if you are always seeking motivation, you're really not gonna make it, bro.
No.
Because if you can't motivate yourself, then you will be fucked. Because there's gonna be a point where you don't have access to internet. You don't have access to these guys' motivational quotes or speeches.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do then?
Yeah, you're screwed. So I tell a lot of friends of mine. I tell them when it comes to like a topic they would like to talk about is AA. You know, Alcoholics Anonymous. If you need to go find yourself needing to go to Alcoholics Anonymous for 20 years, bro, he goes, you're dependent on that. You're never gonna be able to get rid of that fucking that demon on your own, because that should be used as a stepping stone for you to be able to heal your own self and walk away from that. Like, cool, this worked for me. Thank you guys very much. I'm gonna go live my life knowing that I don't have to go that back.
2 great books that helped me with that. Not AA, but like, dude, you don't have to be an alcoholic to have an addictive personality.
Yeah, no, you could have an addictive personality to everything. We're addictive
chips,
creatures, bro.
The fuck it is,
We're creatures of habit.
Right. And bro, I probably still do. I just know how to control it a little better now. Yeah. But when you have an addictive personality, you can't just get off something, bro. You gotta make sure you have something in place to get off that shit, because you're just gonna be addicted to the lowest common denominator. The lowest common denominator is usually the easiest shit, and the easiest shit is usually not the best.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Smoking or whatever, it's some dumb shit.
Yeah, bro. So the one thing that I personally began to do is read, but read with the intention to implement it.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So reading allowed me to be more captive towards conversations and be able to implement it a lot faster. It also expanded my vocabulary. I always wanted to talk to people that were making $100,000, $500,000, $1 million. Why? Because they have a lot of knowledge on fucking life, bro. Something or about people. Because to generate that type of income, bro, like, you gotta have something that I don't.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Of course.
So I was like, dude, I'm bilingual. Like, we speak the same language. And it's like, dude, we speak the same language, but you don't have the same vocabulary. These people do not give a fuck about what you did at the club.
Yeah.
0 fucks. You feel me? So if you can't go past that, then guess what? Those doors are shut for you.
Yeah.
You can talk the same language, but if you don't have more vocabulary to speak on, you're done.
Yeah.
So books helped me out with that, and 2 of them were The Untethered Soul, that helped me a lot with myself. And then the other one is The 4 Agreements, bro. Always a great book that I recommend to everybody.
My son read that one.
Amazing, bro. Damn, man. At that young, that's great, bro. And then the other one is You Can Heal Yourself by Louis Hay. And the biggest takeaway that I got from that one is every time that you want to talk down to yourself, picture yourself having a little pocket square right here in your shirt. And your little 5-year-old, 3-year-old self looking at you, smiling.
Yeah.
No matter who you were probably cute at that age.
Yeah.
You feel me? So would you really tell
I don't know about myself. I was more of an ugly duckling.
Hey, bro, there's always odd ones, right? But But all in all, could you really tell that little 3-5-year-old, go fuck yourself? You're a piece of shit. You're ugly. You're fat.
Yeah.
You're too dark. You're too white. No, bro. Why? Because that little person still lives in you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when you say those like negative things about yourselves, towards yourself, not only are you dissing yourself, but you're giving permission to others to treat you the same.
Yeah. You're
And-
giving out that fucking energy.
Bro, that's something that it might sound like news to people, but I had to learn that. I had to know that,
yeah.
bro.
Some people don't know that. Some people
You
don't.
know?
You know, they don't know a lot of. Some people don't know about their true selves.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I
bro.
mean?
And unfortunately, common sense is not common practice.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
You feel
I
me?
tell a lot of people like, if you act a certain way, but you act this way, but you're actually this way. You know what I mean? In behind closed doors, you're this way. You act this way. It goes, own this fucking person. You know what I mean? If you are this person, be this fucking person. Because the faster you admit and you accept that you are this fucking person, the easier life is going to be. Because you no longer have to play the role of this fucking person. If you are a fucking asshole, be an asshole. You know, ni modos, no hay de otra.
Be a productive one though.
Yeah. Stop trying to be a fucking nice guy with certain people and asshole with us. You're an asshole, bro. You know what I mean? Some people will gravitate towards that because they like that. You know what I mean? Some won't. But you are your own fucking self. You're your true self. You know what I mean? They go, stop fucking being somebody you're not. You go, that makes no fucking sense. Why are you? You're playing a role in the story of your own fucking life. It's like, Dick, just be your own fucking. The only role you should play is your own self, Dick. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know,
bro. And this is something that I tell people now. I'm like, if God Himself got hated on, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If He couldn't please the whole world, bro, you're not gonna be able to do it either, Papa.
Like,
so, you know.
Stop.
So,
What,
did we get some
the
info
verdict
on that?
of the BBLs? Was that completely wrong?
So from what I read, they can go in there after 6 weeks.
After
can.
6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But right after the surgery, they have to wait because it can get affected or, just catch some bacteria
Disease,
from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they
Oh,
have to
damn.
avoid showering at the gym or
Of
going
course,
into
yeah.
those saunas because you can get bacteria and get an infection.
Yeah. Have you ever showered at the gym?
A couple of times, but that was after I got out of the pool, though.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you showered at the gym? I know which is the last time I
Fuck,
showered
bro.
at the gym.
It would have to be. I can't even say a shower, bro. It was like I rinsed off real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what, bro? Oh, when did we go to Arizona? That was last summer, right? I was at the end of last summer. So maybe a year ago, bro.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't even here. It was in Arizona, dude.
Right.
Because like we were just there overnight, and I was like, hey, you know what? Like, fuck the hotel. Like, we're literally gonna be here for like 13 hours only.
Yeah.
You know? And I told her, well, we have LA Fitness. I told her, fuck, but that's in LA. Right? No, I know, bro. You gotta follow me on this one. I was like,
I'll allow
fuck. We should have gotten a 24-hour fitness because like we're not in LA no more, so there's not gonna be no gyms.
No
here,
LA
bro.
Fitness outside of LA.
I'm like, look, dude, I'm not the smartest person out there, obviously from the statement, bro. But I'm like, I told her, babe, let's see if there's my chance. Maybe there might be a LA Fitness. And I was like,
Oh, 7 of them.
yeah. So it was we were in Scottsdale, bro, Arizona. So thankfully it was a nice gym, bro.
Yeah.
It's because Scottsdale. What? You got mine?
Oh, that's right. Esport is also part of LA Fitness.
Oh, the
that's right.
eSporter, yeah. So
It's weird. Somebody told me like if you get an LA Fitness membership, you can use it at Esporta.
Yeah.
If you get an Esporta membership, you cannot use it in LA. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Really?
it's probably cheaper, bro.
I guess, but it
Yeah.
shouldn't be. Why the fuck is it not allowed to? If I get this one,
segregation is real, bro.
I can use. Oh, shit, damn. No wonder they don't let me drink in that water fountain. That's good.
No, but like, bro, thankfully there was a gym right there. We used it, but I will openly say I do not advocate for showering at the majority of the gyms or at gyms.
Yeah,
If you can avoid it, I would.
Yeah. The last time I showered at the gym was on my best friend's wedding. I
Okay.
forgot how many.
Out of
fucking years
necessity?
ago. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
had to
same
kind
here.
of.
Yeah.
I wanted to go work out, and I was like, "Fuck! If I go work out, I have to go drive back home, and then I have to fucking do all this stuff." So I was like, "Nah, I'll take everything with me, work out,
Mhm.
shower, get myself ready there."
Did you
and go.
shower with sandals on?
Yeah, everything. I do
Uh.
not fucking go in. This, there's no way I'm going without sandals on, dude. It's fucking yeah. Fuck that, dude. And it's one of those where like, fuck, man, I gotta carry wipes everywhere because I still gotta put, like I said, if I gotta touch the
Yeah.
bench or something like that, I gotta wipe that shit down. It's like there's no fucking way I'm gonna sit down where another fucking naked guy sat down.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'll be honest, bro. I don't wipe the bench down, but at the gym, like when I'm using the stuff,
Yeah.
I just roll with it. I'm like, that's
Okay.
cool.
I mean,
the washer will take care of it.
I when I'm in a machine, maybe like it depends on which machine I'm on. If I know I'm a machine where it's like, bro, even if I sweat, like no one's touching it, or it's a spot. It's like, okay. But if it's a machine where like my back, my ass, and fucking have my body's on that, yeah, I'm gonna get up and get a wipe and wipe it down. I'm gonna be a dick about it. Be like fucking leave that fucking the spine mark right in the back of the bench.
I don't know
what
about you, bro. I leave a heart shape on it.
You know what's weird, man? The way my chest is kind of played out. One time I was in the sauna. I come out, bro, and my chest kind of sticks out. It was a heart shape, bro. Yeah, bro. I was like, I have a picture of it somewhere, bro.
I left my fucking heart and sweat on this motherfucker, bro. Come and tell me about my workout.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. I was like, holy fuck, come on, look at that shit. A fucking heart, bro. I was like, that's fucking dumb.
Did you take a picture?
I have it somewhere, bro. I was like, fucking weird.
Dude, that should be your background.
Shit, I'm getting sweating love out over here, like fucking.
Hey, look, bro, but before we wrap up, man, what else do you have going on that we can announce here for you?
Currently, Jose and myself are doing, well, also Robert from Roxanne's Bar. Shout out to Robert and Roxanne's Bar. We're doing this. So Robert, the guy, he owns a bar. He owns a lot of things. So the guy's a fucking cool guy. Which got I would like to get a little to know more about him, but but anyways, he's doing this show called the Central American Heritage Festival. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Me estoy trabando. Hasta todos los majes, disculpen. I got to learn a lot. Bro, he's doing this festival to celebrate heritage, history, music, and food of the 7 countries in Central America. Which I don't know if you can name all the 7 countries, bro. Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know our capital, bro. Right?
Yeah, so it's Belize, Panama, Honduras, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Salvador, and Costa Rica.
Yeesh.
So
That's a round of applause right there, bro. Honestly,
gonna happen. It took me a while to learn that.
I bet, yeah.
But so he's doing that, and he's doing that in Long Beach, and because he knows Jose throws comedy shows, this and that. He got a venue called the Borgnine Theater, which is inside the Scottish Rite. It's a 800-seat theater. And he's doing a comedy show there, and it's called. I told him yesterday and he's like, hey, it doesn't make sense. It's a comedy, pupusas, and beer XL, because he does shows and they're called comedy, pupusas, and beer. But this is probably the biggest show he's ever done, and this is comedy, pupusas, and beer XL.
Oh, XL,
yeah.
Excel like Windows.
No. Yeah, XL. Yeah. So it's kind of. So we're looking for one comic to feature on that show, which because he's already got other comedians that are going to be on there, but he wants one comic, like the next an unknown comic or a comic who's not crazily established or something like that, to kind of give him the chance to promote, to build him up, to put him on a bigger stage and this. And what you got it on. So that's what we're doing. We're looking for the next best comic, and it might have happened already by the time this comes out. November 14th, we're having the finals at the West Coast Pop Block Podcast Studios in Compton. It's one of his friends, stuff like that. I've been to their podcast. Super cool guys. It's 3 guys. And Mario 81 was the one that thought the idea, like, why don't you guys have the finals here? He has a little stage, has a studio, has a little stage in the corner.
Is that the one where like it's kind of like all blacked out?
A little bit, yeah.
I think that's like the last one that you did, no?
Yeah. West Coast Pop Block Podcast.
They're dope, man. They're dope.
Try saying that fucking West Coast Pop Block. I did it once, bro. I didn't even know how the fuck I did it. I said it 3 times. I was like, holy fuck. And I did it on the first take too, recording. I was like, oh, that's super cool. But so we're gonna have the finals there. We're gonna have I already informed the 7 finalists.
Mm-hmm.
Where to show up, what day to show, what time to show up. That way we can. They're gonna be live on the podcast, and so we're gonna talk about the Central American Heritage Festival. We're gonna talk about the comedy show, and then we're gonna talk about the finalists, and then let them perform. And it's gonna be those 3 guys on the podcast, myself and Jose, gonna be judging the finalists, and then we're gonna pick somebody. People are gonna be able to put their input on the the screen, and let us know who's actually fun and stuff like that. So he's gonna pick one person out there, and that winner's gonna get to freaking be featured on the show on in front of 800 fucking people, possible 800 people. Hopefully 800 people, more maybe. But that's what we're doing right now. That's where I'm kind of heading in the next couple of weeks, and after that, a ver qué chingados pasa. I'm supposed to be another podcast later on. I'm trying to do as much as I can, bro, with the time that I got. I don't have a lot of time, bro. There's other people, man, that go on open mics and try to, go with the Laugh Factor, the improv, this and that, all as many places as much as they can to get themselves out there. And it's cool, go for it. Do your thing. There's some people are trying to climb that ladder as fast as they can. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, I'm thankful to know certain people that can provide me a much shorter ladder. You know what I mean? And like I said, Jose especially, thank you so very much. My homie Eddie West, people that have been able to put me on bigger shows, which got it faster instead of just small little, freaking open mics, which got it
closing the time gap, bro.
Yeah. Because like I said, my learning curve is not the same as everybody's. I haven't been, able to talk like this. Like already, at this stage, like I should still be kind of like not all that great, but I'm, I do okay. It's got it. So that's what I got going on right now. As far as my barbershops, like I said, I'm always there. I'm at Aries Barbershop Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. I'm at Chopping It Up Barbershop Saturdays, Mondays. They're both in Pico Rivera, man. If you guys want, look them up. Look me up. So it's on Instagram, Sergio_El Checo. You have a picture of myself and my son there. If not, you can look me up on Aries_Barbershop. You can look it up. Chopping_it. What is it? Chopping_it_barbershop. Or just put in Chopping It Up Barbershop. It'll pop up right there. Which got a
No, yeah, and then we'll put up your IGs, right?
Yeah, that look it up on the private suite too. I do all that stuff. Like I got a homie who owns porta potties, and which got it. I rent them out because I have customers come to me when they have parties. They're always coming into the barbershop, and if they have parties, I have a big ass poster right there. Which got it. You can follow that one too. I think like _SLP Sergio. You know what I mean? If you want to rent a porta potty or something like that, dude, just hit me up, man. I'll get you prices or whatever. You get deliveries. We deliver through all freaking counties, left and right. I get involved in everything that I can, bro. No matter what. Even if I rent one porta potty out of the year, that's fucking lunch. It's a free lunch or whatever it is. But got it. But I do all that. But I get into all that. As far as like I said, comedy, just working with my homie DJ Kifa to do a little more videos, kind of, do as much as we can. At the private suite, I'm trying to throw a show, I think like January. Somewhere in January, called The Broke Show, because after Christmas, everybody's broke. So yeah, so it's gonna.
Hey, bro, this year they might come in broke into Christmas, bro.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
It's
so man, extra broke show,
bro. I've been following the economy, and shipping's not doing too good. And if shipping's not doing too good, that means that not enough people are gonna buy, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the tickets, I'm gonna drop that in prices. I'm gonna try and entice as many, businesses to try and get sponsorship like that. That way, I could have financial freedom to be able to pay better comedians and put on a better show for everybody. But that's, like I said, hopefully in January. If not, it's going to be in February. It's going to be called the Broke Love Show or something like that. I don't know. It's got something like that.
Well, look, man, whatever else you got going on, man, whatever we can do right here at the VCC podcast, we'll definitely stand behind you, bro.
VCC podcast, that's pretty bad. There you go. That's a fucking
the VCC podcast.
That should be a network, bro. We should rent this out every once in a while to people that want to throw a podcast. The VCC
bro.
network.
You know what? Listen, man, just the same way as you, we're building ourselves up. And believe me, bro, with due time, we're going to have a Rolls Royce parked outside, and
the whole works, man.
The reason why I love the Rolls Royce, bro, is because we'll recognize.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like that's why we vibe out. Vibe out so quick, bro. But as soon as we get a little more equipped, you gave us a nice advice right here, putting up some stuff. So
I gotta start charging people for advice, bro. I'm a sick ass cunt when it comes.
Bro, with due time, you'll become the guru of Bell.
Oh man, dude. Bro, it's funny because nobody in Bell knows what I am. I mean, I grew up right there in Bell, so it's like,
yeah,
bro.
but
It's
you're getting out there, bro.
Thank you.
I'm seeing your videos. I'm seeing the growth in you. So congratulations on that, and thank you very much for allowing us to be part of it, bro.
No, thank
Extremely
you guys,
grateful
man.
for that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. With that said, anything else you'd like to end with?
Shout out to all the people following me. Thank you for everybody that supports, for follows, the likes, all that stuff, the physical, the buying the tickets, coming out and checking me out. Thank you so very much, man. I do appreciate it. And if you need help with anything, man, I'm always happy to help. I don't really care. It's just to help you out to people. I like it. I like that. It makes me feel good. That's
right.
one of those selfish things we're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, it's a good type of selfish.
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
That's right. With that said,
Thank you guys.
thank you for being on, man.
No,
Till the next one, brother.
yes, sir. All right.